Hi, Aylin. Boo! Hello! How was the lightning? Did you get the lightning? Hi, I'm here. Yeah, kinda. I went from scorching to thunderstorms in fucking seconds. That is really interesting to hear. Cause here, let me just switch around. Hi. God, you can fucking see the... Anyway, no, it's fine. Stream's not about how bad my complexion's going. It kind of is sometimes. I go back and look at clips and I'm like, my complexion. It's fine. We don't worry about that. Cause I like sleeping instead. Sorry, I'm just clicking things. What did I just click? Oh, right, okay. Yeah, so here, it was really fucking hot all day. We got like a little bit of thunder or something. And we've got nothing else. I don't know what's happening. Apparently if the cyclone in Queensland gets closer, we can expect it to get much worse. There's a cyclone in Queensland? Fuck me, what's Australian cyclone? Sorry, I'm not in with the news. Is there a map? Give me a map. I didn't realize it was that bad. All I knew was that in, fuck. Here we go. Was that there's like a whole heap of lightning just coming in on from the East Coast into the East Coast, so. Shit. I exaggerated, but it was like 5 minutes, but still, yeah. Oh, the lightning storm last night was so cool. It was after you went to bed, but it was like so cool. All right, where does it tell me? Tropical cyclone. Show me where it is. Almighty Bomb website. And by that I mean Bureau of Meteorology. I didn't make the name, Twitch. I didn't make... Y'all made the name. I don't know what you're thinking. You could have just called it Place of Weather. And then you could call it POW, okay? That would have been way cooler. Bomb, what the fuck? Anyway, it's around Queensland area. Yeah, this is not showing me anything. Cyclone Jasper, show me the map. Here it is. Is this tomorrow? December 13th. That's today. Where is this? God, I don't understand Queensland at all. They usually have better maps than this. Where is it? We made some weird ass names. You mean like for cyclones or just in general? Some weird names out there. What the hell, Queensland? I am definitely the first person to constantly want to throw shade at Queensland for many different reasons. Not for any real particular reason though. Here we go. Let's go on the Category 2. Remind me, is it Category 5 that's bad or is it Category 1? You know, it's like one of those things where like every single thing has a different measure and you're like sitting there and you're like, what? You can't. Okay, so it's near the top. That's... Still wanted an actual map, but okay then. No maps. I get it, I get it. I just want cool weather to come around. We have a place named Nowhere Else. Really? That sounds so cool. Imagine just being like, so where do you live? Nowhere else. Nowhere else. Where else would it be? Nowhere else. But it's so fucking stupid. To this day, I'm still really impressed that people would pay for like a news website. I mean, it's good that it keeps going, don't get me wrong. But there's a difference between, like in my brain, I guess it's just like fan fiction, right? You know how like wet fan fictions have to like raise money every like once a year? They're like, hey, we need to pay stuff. Can you can you support us? And you're like, yes, I want to keep reading my fan fictions written by like a 32-year-old married woman who's pregnant, who's gone through a cyclone. Yeah, I want to hear about, I want to hear her stories. This is important. Don't take away my smut. It's in Tasmania. Oh, damn. I had no idea. That was not my point, but my point is I'm impressed anyone would pay for any of that stuff. I like supporting things, but I also don't support things because my brain's like, I don't have enough money. I hope that when I do have more money, I'll be able to reevaluate and be like, yeah, I can sacrifice this money more for people. I should. I just gotta remember. End goal. Philanthropism. I can say words. Philanthropism. Alright, let me actually close fucking Chrome and actually open up the game. You know how it is. Hey, Aelin, guess what? The plumber didn't come today. I sacrificed my money too much lately. I'm trying not to buy anything at the moment. I'm trying to do very minimal buying because I bought everything in like November. Hell, I even bought Octopath Travel to 2 literally last week with no regards for my sanity or anything. I was just like, I'm buying it. I don't care. I've been waiting all year for this. I told myself several months ago that I was like, I'm gonna buy this when it's on special on Steam, and it finally became on special on Steam. There is no other way that would have gone. Kind of reckless if I'm honest. Oh, I needed to pay Emma. I was gonna do that before I started stream. It's fine. It's fine. I started stream late anyway. I just need to remember. I'm just gonna put a PE. Wait. I'm gonna put a pay. Pay. I have 3 cents this week because why is moving so expensive? It's fucking stupid. As someone who is always like, my dad is so like he'll drive, you know, like my dad this time around, right? We didn't hire people. My dad and well, my uncle, his brother, helped us move everything into this apartment. But I guarantee you, I do not want to make my dad or my uncle go through that again. Because my, you know, like, hell, my dad did it when he was recovering from surgery because he's the best boy ever. What a good man. But I'm not making him go through that again. Adar and I have talked about it before. We're like, we're not making dad go through that. Next time we pay, but I don't know how much you'd even pay. Because it's one of those things, right? Where like there's a truck and they have to be like, hey, how much square footage of like space do you need in the truck? And you sit there and you're like, I've no fucking idea. I wonder how many car trips it could take. Because, and that's another thing. Like what do you attribute to putting in a truck, right? You know, like, I could probably get several boxes and stack them full of books and then do, like, several, like, car across the place over and over again. I could do that. That is an option. So that you can, like, minimize the amount that you put into the truck. But there's still that question, what needs to be put in the truck or not? You know, like, there's the desk, there's the bed, obviously, but you could disassemble the bed and then take it over one at a time, especially if you have, like, a trailer. Hi, Lily. We hired a truck. My dad's got his license to drive one, so dad drives, and we just rent one for a couple of days. Okay. But still, a lot, right? That's a lot of work. That's, like, 3 whole dedicated days compared to, like, I would argue most people, I'm not sure, where you do it all in one day. My dad was always like really, really prompt with it. He had it all organized. Like we usually get access to the house in a fair amount of warning though, like maybe like a month early. And we would do like a few different trips backwards and forwards and just kind of store things into places. This is specifically the last place we moved. We got access into it like a month early, so there was a few trips that we did back and forth. But when it's the day, everything is just methodically put together, put into the car. If you can fit it in the car, you fit it in the car. Everything aside from that, you had like, it's all of that, moving everything out, getting the trolleys, unplugging everything. Goddamn, a lot of work, a lot of money. It is. I wish you a lot of luck, Aelin, because you're probably going to be even more exhausted after moving. Wait, so you're in the process of moving? You're about to move, yeah? We get the keys for our new, okay, never mind. For our new house on Friday. We're going to be finished moving by 30th of January. What the fuck? That's like 2 whole weeks worth. We may only need the truck for 1 day this time. Well, that's good. We got trailers. Okay. Well, I mean, at least you have a process. I feel like for a I mean, I don't know, I have no idea for a Darren night, but it would be like one of those things where it's like, you wouldn't know, I mean, it depends when you get your next lease, you know, too. So it's like, at what point do you be like, you know, if you don't get the lease super soon and you only have a month to move, sorry, like a week to move, that's terrifying. That's 6 weekish. Right, January. Shit. Sorry, I was thinking of the 30th of December. Actually, no, I was thinking of the 1st of January for some weird reason. We're spreading it out to take care of ourselves. Good. We signed the lease today, though. Okay. I got you. No, so, it's funny you say that because, literally, my family... Oh god, it was so fucked. The last time we moved, so this is from, like, Horsham to Geelong, right? What happened was, it was Christmas, so my mum, right, she's a minister, she works all the way up until, like, Christmas Day. So she was doing constant services and preparation for Christmas Day, okay? So there's Christmas Day. Christmas Day, we typically drive into the city and back so we can have, like, Christmas together with one side of the family. And then, I think a couple days after that, oh god, I'm trying to remember what happened. I'm trying to figure out what day. I think we had to skip catching up with the family that year, actually, because there was literally, because I think that must have been like the Thursday or something. And then on the Saturday, so that Christmas Day was like the Thursday or Wednesday, the Saturday, they had Mum's farewell. So, actually, no, it might have been the Sunday. So she did a service on the Sunday after Christmas. So we had to literally be packing the entire time during that period. So packing constantly, had Mum's final service on Sunday, had her farewell on the Sunday, and then I think we moved like on the 1st. Like, oh, no, actually no, it was like the 4th or something. But it was just jam-packed for a couple of days because we had to spend that entire time immediately after, because there were certain things that obviously we couldn't pack away until Mum had finished work. Anyway, it was fucked. It was kind of fun. It's always fun kind of moving because you just like shuffle everything into the car and then you're like, whoa, goodbye house, I love you. I'll never see you again. I wish I could be more emotionally attached to houses. I really do. I wish I could have one house that I'm like, yes, I'm going to live here for 48, 50 years. Enough to raise children and whatever else. And then you keep going. It's so fucked. Hi, Lily. That's a cute doggo you got there. That's another good emote I should do for my Burbo, actually. I don't know how I'd do it for a beak, but something like that. Hello. Hi. Finish my sister's scrub tops, finish my assignment, and then start packing my stuff. We thought we wouldn't have to move for years in this house, but you know, landlords. No, it's fair. I mean, that's one of the things I'm at least glad about this apartment, is that it's an apartment. You know, like, typically, like, it's not like someone's gonna come in and kind of, like, wrestle it from us in some capacity. Like, it's pretty secure for us to stay here. I mean, the fact that we've almost lived here for, like this is our 3rd year of staying here is, like, really good. There's definitely still things I would love, more specifically not to have downstairs neighbors, just because I'm too loud and I would like to be louder. Specifically, like, if I could be louder going into the night, I would do it in a heartbeat. I'd still be okay levels of loud, but I want to be louder. We thought we wouldn't have to move. I read that already. What was my point? What was I talking about? But yeah, no, I mean, like, also to have a house that could more easily, like, have a dog or something. We could still have a dog. Louder. You'll see me it makes me really paranoid because I want to just be loud the entire time. But it also kind of works well considering usually by the time it gets to about 10:30, I'm getting tired anyway, so I'm more inclined to be more quiet later on. But as soon as it hits like 10:30, I'll stop being loud. First, like, that's why I always think like the first like 2 hours of my streams are the awesomest. I'm loud, I can just yell cake and it would be fine. As soon as it's too late, I'm like, all right guys, how's it going? How have you been? I love you. The next home is owned by a doctor who signed a 5-year contract in Sydney, so we should be set for a few years. Good. All right. Well, yeah. Well, and I think that's the good thing is that if you manage to sign contracting with like people more like personable, is that the word you would use? More human. Let's go with that. You know, like they understand your circumstance and it's more like personal, like the interaction you have between that person and the other person. Like, you know, like I have a friend who got a lease with people because they were simply like, you know, like it, you know, it was like, you know, because they actually had that kind of like forward where they were like, man, like we've been looking at houses, but we've been really like, you know, like people keep turning us down or da 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 da, you know, like a lot of different reasons like that. And empathetic, yeah. Landlords that are empathetic are good. You know, like they straight away, like after my friend had like talked about it and said about how much trouble they've been having, they were like, you know what, you can have it. Go ahead. I don't, you know, like, and it's like, wow, that's lovely. Housing crisis is fantastic. Woo, pain. It's so crazy how like insane it is, especially considering like I will never understand the full capacity of like what's going on, right? I'm very lucky that if anything did happen, I could probably just move back to my parents' place and that I would be fine. Adara, a little different. I don't know what Adara would do. She would be fine. She earns enough. I mean, the fact that our rent obviously keeps going up too. It's like, what was my point? There's no fucking reason for this inflation. I have no idea about inflation. I'm not entirely sure about the cause of it, at least. There's a lot of different contributing factors. I think one of those things where obviously like inflation's always going up, and as soon as anything hugely bad happens, like COVID, obviously everyone turns around and it's like, oh, it's because the people aren't spending money. And it's like, wait, hold the phone. Hold the phone. One, shrinkflation. You've just minimized costs. What's the word? Costs. Forgot the word costs. You just, during inflation, you minimize costs by shrinking how much is in a Snickers bar, for example. And you've made it still the same price. Hell, you've probably made it more expensive, and then you've probably lined your own pockets a lot more. You know, it's almost like millionaires are the reason we're all poor. That's why taxes exist. People online spend. Yeah, it's true. I'm always impressed by how much like some people spend on like things online, because a lot of people do want like those like custom crafted thingamajiggers, you know? Like people are willing to pay for that sort of thing, typically. Unless you're anyway. COVID had the opposite effect. Yeah. No, it's just it's fucked. It's so fucked. Oh, we're back. God, I didn't think about this shirt. It's fine. I don't wear this shirt typically because it's like a workout shirt. And I don't work out anymore. I get how the housing crisis started in COVID, but the interest rates and grocery inflation, etc., has no reason for trigger for what's happening with it. There's really, well, that's the thing. Like, there is no real reason for inflation. You know, like, it's one of those things where it's like, if you're really that concerned about your own company, you put your own money into it, okay? At least that's what I would argue. But you always make sure that that's always like registered, like, yes, I put more money into the own thing. Like, I don't know. I'm not an accountant. I don't know how this stuff works. But yeah, like specifically in relation to the housing crisis, though, I was going to mention this, was that it's really stupid because it's just like there was a lot of problems with sourcing materials back during COVID, which means that a lot of big building companies have kind of like fallen apart, which is not good because now we have a lot more people moving in into it. There's always like more and more people moving into Australia, which means, you know, there's people who live in their cars and do Uber when they deserve to live in a house just as much as any of us. And I feel like I was gonna say one more thing. But then obviously, like, the problem with Australians is we love having our really wide acres of land, you know? Like, this house is perfect for Adara and I. We're 2 people, and yeah, maybe after another, like, couple of years, we might outgrow it a little bit more because we have too many books, which is definitely going to be the reason. But, like, this house is literally perfect. The fact that this can be my office as well as my bedroom, the fact that there's still, obviously, Adara's bedroom, but then there's the main room, which is kind of also her, well, not really office, but, you know, like, relaxation, office room, whatever. Like, there is plenty of room in this house for 2 people. And if you were 2 people with a kid, you could probably make it work. You know, if you made like the kid have this room and then the other room, the bedroom, and like you wouldn't have a huge amount of room, but you'd be okay, you know? Hey, Tap. Guess who took your advice and went home early? Hey, let's go! I'm proud of you, Tap. Well done. Yay! While we're just talking about fucking money shit, I'm out of focus. Alright. There we go. We're a family of 6. 6. For some weird reason, my brain was like, there's so many, and then I'm like, 4 is average, 6 is fine. 4 siblings? I can't imagine that at all. It'd be interesting. Basically, why are you inflating grocery prices because of inflation and it costs more, but reporting record break profits in the billions? Exactly. That's a lot more better articulated than what I was trying to say. Coles and Woolies are being called to Parliament to answer why it's increased and a heap of other stuff. Oh, really? Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, so I have 4 siblings. Okay, 1 parent. Okay, well, maybe. What's it like having 4 siblings? I have 1 and I love her to death, so basically 2 in-law siblings. Right. Makes sense. Yeah, living in a house. That's also really like stressful, I can imagine. Like what type of housing do you need to be able to have that many people in one house? As I said, this is really good for 2 adults in one house. But, you know, like as soon as you have more than probably 2 or 3 people, that's when it starts getting complicated. And that's why it's even weird, again, like going back to like Australia, you know, like a lot of people in Australia want to have those really large like pieces of land, and they just keep growing outwards when we really need to start building upwards. But building upwards has its own problems because you need to basically buy out several lots by itself. You know, what used to be like 4 like smallish houses, they have to basically buy out that entire section and then build up. But even then, when you build up, you might be lucky to have, like, depending on like the type of a housing, like around here, I think it's like, I'm probably wrong. You could probably fit maybe like a good like 12 different people in there. But again, they may only be like elderly or like young families or just like couples or something. Like, I don't know how much they're furnished out for other people. Hey, Elder. I have 2 older sisters that don't live at home. Ah, okay. Mum, Dad, me, my little sister and brother live together with my sisters. My sister's boyfriend, right? My brain was like, why is BF at the end? Anyway. Boyfriend, best friend, I don't know. 4 to 5 bedrooms. Yeah. Not crazy. That's insane to me. It's insane to me when it's like most of the time it's like, yeah, like 3 bedrooms is good, you know. If you have 2 kids that have to share a bedroom, it's not the best, but you can live with it. My grandma lives in Amish land, Pennsylvania. Is that a specific type of land or is that a metaphor? And it's always trippy to see the lifestyle being practiced where when I went to visit, she herself wasn't Amish, but she lives near them. Lots of wide farmlands and lots of corn. Damn. It's kind of insane. I can't imagine something like that in Australia. It probably exists, don't get me wrong. I just can't believe it. We're adults, so we couldn't share. Well, yeah, exactly. And that's a whole different thing, right? Like, if you're all adults, how the hell do you do that? I mean, I'm impressed. Like, if you can manage to, like, do that sort of thing, amazing. Adara and I, after we moved once, we luckily had the room to have our own rooms. I think if we had to stay in the same room as each other, like, we would be furious. We would not like each other as much as we do. Which is why it's insane. Like, one of our friends lived in the same bedroom as her sister until she was, like, into her 20s. Like, and I mean that even in the sense of that, like, they moved into a very small apartment, right? Like, I think kind of like, I don't know how to explain it, but, like, they had a very, like, narrow, long apartment. And there was, like, one room for the sister, and then, like, basically living in this kind of, like, weird subsection area in the main room. But they still lived together, and you sit there and you're like, I think the best thing for you two is to not live in the same place as each other. You know, it took like 22, 23 years, but they finally got there. 24? I think she moved out last year. Amishland isn't a place. I didn't know how to describe it. Okay, alright, that's fine. Compromise and pool bills. Well, that's good. You couldn't pay me enough to share a room with any one of my sisters like that. That's fair. Very, very fair. Oh god. Just gonna put the fan on. I was really hoping it would cool down enough, but it's really not. I'm really confused because I'm clicked into my game and I cannot hear, like, any sound effect. Yeah, it's that sound. Is there supposed to be music? Hello? It's just walking sounds. Okay. Yeah. Me and my little sister barely got along as it is. If I had to share a room with my sister, I don't think I'd be alive today. I like how usually people are like, we would kill each other. You're like, I don't think I would be alive. That's fine. I don't hear game sound. Well, there's like... But there's no background music. Where's the... Wait. Settings?
Octopath Traveler.
Hi. Still no background music. Alright, maybe it's just supposed to be this way. Anyway, that's fair. Love you, Tamp. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of your strength, okay? You've done a really good job today. Thanks for being so kind and nice to me. You didn't have to, but you are. Aww. I'm always happy to be happy too. Again, love is an echo. If we can love each other, then that means we can extend the love onto more people, okay? I want to be able to say that I care about you, and, like, you deserve to have people who care about you in your life, okay? Even if it takes a really long process, it's just, small steps to eventually, like, be where you want to be in life. It takes a lot of effort, okay? You're gonna do a good job. Hydrate. Switch to the other screen so I can sprinkle positivity, yay! Alright. I like how that just came up automatically. Chat is cute. And I keep forgetting this exists. Hydrated. Wait, did I just realize this is literally water drinked? Why didn't I just write in hydrated? What the fuck is wrong with me? I'm gonna have to re-animate that, aren't I? Hey, Ara. Shania had a rocky relationship growing up, especially when we were kids. I still have the scars from her nails that she embedded in my hand when I annoyed her too much. I think Adara has the same from me. Oopie day. If I don't see or talk to you later this month, happy holidays, everyone. Happy holidays, Ara. Thank you for the tier 1 subscription for, wait, I'm doing years now, right? For 3 years and 11 months. Much appreciated. I think that's right. Fuck. Love you, Ara. Happy holidays. Take good care of yourself, okay? Wherever you travel to, drive safely, always, okay? Have a good time with the gal, and yeah, get good gifts and like get good givens, from like people. Yeah. See you in the new year. It'll be fun. We're all gonna like be away from, we're all gonna be mutually away from Twitch for like a week. And then we're all gonna come back New Year's Day and it's gonna be like, all right back into it, shall we? I'm somewhat working on that mystery quest where the parents have to sniff out a spy. That's cool. Did I just say players? Parents? What did I just say? I don't know. Don't worry about it. I've narrowed it down to 2 possible people, one of which the players trust. There's a lot to prepare a lot to preparing this, but it's fun. Cool. Nice. See, I'm the kid that left scars because I'm autistic and my siblings enjoy triggering meltdowns as kids. We didn't know I was autistic at the time. My older sister has the worst scars because she never listened when I told her to stop, so cute meltdown and scratches. I know I used to dig my fingers into Adara, but I don't think I could tell you why. Kind of curious to ask her. Because that's the problem, right? Like, I have no memories of, we've talked about this before, I have very little memories growing up. Like, Adara would talk about how much she hated me and all the horrible things that she said to me when I was a kid. I don't have any memories of that. Am I traumatized? Is it because of just halo effect that I see my sister as the awesomest, so in my brain everything she's done is forgivable? I don't know. I mean, I would argue it's forgivable because now she's a wonderful human being under my fine tutelage. I have minimal memories of my childhood, and memories I do have are horrible. I wouldn't say that I have absolutely horrible memories, but it's definitely one of those things where you remember those some things, right? I used to go to a church camp, which is mainly done by the Harvest Church, mind you. We don't like the Harvest Church for a lot of reasons. We'll get there. Anyway, but the Harvest Church, it was like, Harvest Church, if you don't know, is more like youth fun activity stuff, but it's in kind of a creepy way, I would argue. Anyway, not the point. I went to a church camp and we had always at these like camps that always do like make sure you keep your room clean sort of thing. Anyway, so I was doing rafting one day. We had like, you know, everything was scheduled on different days. Scheduled on different days. I went to go do rafting, but in the middle of rafting, I needed to go to the toilet because I think I found out like my period started. So I went back to my room. In the morning, everything was perfectly clean for everything. At this point, I was like, you know what? The probability of them coming back out is probably very minimal. I'm gonna rummage through my entire bag to try and find my pads. I couldn't find them. So I made my bag a complete mess, but I was like, no, they've probably already done the inspections by now, surely. Little did I know, they ended up taking pictures of our room, because ours were, well, like, they were like, whose bag is this? And they publicly shamed me in front of the entire, camp. You know, at the time, you're like, haha, lol, and then they made me do the chicken dance, haha, lol. In retrospect, that's really fucked. Do you have any idea how fucked that is? That is so fucked, right? You like literally to one, like shame a child, not to mention take pictures of their personal belongings, you know, like, and publicly shame me in front of everyone else. Not great. Anyway, we don't like youth activities. I've always had bad experiences. Yeah. I'd like to think that not all experiences are bad, but it's definitely one of those things where it's like, when they're bad, they're terrible, okay? Otherwise, it's a mildly good time. I like my camps, or for different camps. The camp I went to throughout, like, it's all very different for a lot of different things. There's always things I want to talk about, but I'm like, technically, I'm not technically supposed to talk about that. But then there's the other part of me that's like, guys, I've got juicy goss. I'm like, I wish I could say it. Anyway, sorry, let me catch up in chat. I remember a lot of my childhood, but not all of it is clear. That's fair. I'm definitely wondering how much is like trauma and how much is just generally like our synapses snapping away, you know, slowly. Never sure. Well, I'm light autistic and my sister was stubborn as fuck because she, since she was a toddler. So that's a mediocre mix at best. I'm heavily autistic. My older sister thought it was her sisterly duty to shit stir, and my little sister enjoyed getting others in trouble and was a bully. My gosh. That's why I don't like youth activities. I don't blame you, man. Someone stole my food on the playground when I was like 7, so I whacked her back really hard with a stick. I don't know. I shouldn't laugh at that, but oh my god. It's not good. It's not good. Is she okay? Was she okay? That's the real question. I mean, don't get me wrong, that person shouldn't steal from you, but it's just a giant stick, I'm imagining. Personally, if that happened to me when I was younger, I'd just shut down. Right? I'm an optimistic go-getter, so I think I was okay. I think I literally died of embarrassment at the time, but I don't have... See, this is the problem, right? I don't remember anything of the rest of the camp. So it's one of those things where it's like, what could have been a nice accumulation of different fun memories is all accumulated into this one negative point that I can't really disseminate any sort of prior information, any good information around it. And that's the weird thing about camps, is because, you know, there's some camps that I really remember liking. You know, there was some really cool leaders. There was that one time, this might have been, I don't think this was the same camp. Well, it was the same camp company, but like it was different like people, there's different leaders, I think, nearly every year. It was really funny because I tried to like get someone to, like one of the leaders to jump into the water, and she literally was like, no, don't push me in. What if I cut my foot on a rock? And I was like, you know what, that's fair. Anyway, so I jumped in and then proceeded to cut my foot on a rock. I was amazed. Needless to say, it wasn't bad in any way, it was just hilarious to me. Still funny. I was fine. I'm very protective of my favorite foods. Respect. Let's go. She was fine. Fucking crybaby. Don't bully kids and steal their food if you aren't prepared for them to fight back. I would agree with that. But also, I mean, for all you know, maybe that other child has behaviors of concern. Who knows? It's so weird. Reminds me of when I was in a 5th grade teacher who was more than likely out to get me. That sounds terrifying. She had a ritualistic way she made us all enter the room, and I never followed it. She had enough, and when I was unfit to do the school news, which everyone knew was bullshit. But hey, that's educational bureaucracy. She was, what? She had enough and said I was unfit to do the school news? What school news? What? When I changed schools in high school, I didn't make friends till late year 12. That's okay, man. Making friends is scary, okay? I am very lucky to be able to somehow, like, make friends every time I moved, right? Adara has struggled so much. She really struggled a lot, and she's still somewhat like close with people, but it's also like, you know, it's that whole difference of like, how do you, like, what sort of fundamental like foundation do you have for your friendship, you know? Like my foundation for my friendships at school, especially specifically with like my high school years, was that we all liked to gather at the library and play on our laptops in the library. That was our fundamental thing because we were all geeks and nerds and just wanted to sit on our computers and do shit, you know? Yeah, people are scary in general, they really are. We had a school news program where we talked about the weather, school lunch, and events. It's kind of nutty. Hi, Vera. My teachers knew better than to try that shit with me. That's fair. Wait, did I miss something? I had a teacher who everyone hated. She would grab rulers and say stuff like, it'd be so nice to hit someone with this. She, an arts teacher, made kids do push-ups in front of class. She slapped a kid. Alright, well that's straight off not okay. The fuck? The joys of the damage of socialization. Says it's Boat's birthday today. Is it Boat's birthday? Boat! I'm gonna send him I'm gonna send him a message. Is it actually his birthday? Yo, bitch. I'm gonna send him a Snapchat. Give me a second. I'm gonna get distracted real second. My phone says it's your birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear bird. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip, hooray! Alright. Happy birthday, Bert. Take care. That's very off the fly, I'm very sorry. Was that, I don't even know, I'm like wondering if I even wrote, oh wait, no, don't discard. Where's my fucking, it doesn't like reset it if I put it away, right? It's his Boat's birthday. Boat. Boat's like one of my main people I Snapchat nowadays. He's just a good boy. Yeah, it does show it's his birthday. That's cute. Alright. Sorry guys, I got distracted. What's going on? There was a running joke that I broke the teacher in my school that was like that because she didn't go back to teaching after teaching me. Good, okay? My sister had a horrible teacher. Mrs. Chalmers, I think was her name or something. I think she legitimately like hit kids and stuff like that. It was not okay. And I think she and one of the other things eventually got her fired. I think. I'd have to check. I'd have to double check with Dom. I'm starting to contemplate deleting Snapchat. I don't blame you. I have Snapchat. So this is how I got my Snapchat. I was in class and Ruby keeps trying to like urge me to get Snapchat for ages. So one day we were literally in psychology class and she was like, what if I made you your Snapchat? And I was like, go ahead. And that's how I got Snapchat. And I use Snapchat to talk with very specific people. I have Snapchats with Ruby, a girl called Chelsea, who I know from church. Well, not anymore, but like different church now. We've all moved, but we still talk with each other. It was her birthday the other day. Well, now Boat, and then like Hime and FJ. That's about it. Very specific people. I don't know if that's something to be proud of or not. I don't know. It depends. I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, I mean, like, if the teacher's bad, it's a good thing that they stopped teaching because they're bad at what their job is. Yeah, lost? What do you mean? Am I supposed to go in here? I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I haven't even played this game. I love my primary school library teachers. Library teachers are usually pretty good. She says that. We didn't have a very nice librarian at my high school because she'd always get annoyed at all of us going on our laptops and playing games, which is ridiculous. You're in a fucking library. You can do whatever the hell you want as long as you're at least mildly quiet. She got very upset with that. I think they got to a point where they banned us from going on our computers in the library. So of course all of us just sat outside on the things because that wasn't in the library, it was outside the library. So we all just sat outside from that point onwards to be vaguely rebellious. I got Snapchat because this cute girl in my youth group wanted to snap me. That's cute. Respect. Other teachers couldn't comprehend for the life of them how the school library teachers were able to tame me, as they put it. Library teachers were like, do you know how to teach her? Oh my god. Yeah, because it's just a matter of like, again, like if you're a teacher and you're struggling to teach a kid, maybe there is a different approach you need to take, right? Not everything is standardized, and that's the problem with the education system. They try to standardize everything, and then there's like people who are failing horribly, and then there's people succeeding a lot, and to the point where they're possibly getting bored with the thing, so they start getting less better scores, and then they're like, what happened? And you're like, I got too easy. What was my point? Sorry. My point was standardizing doesn't work. I had a teacher at the time, acting vice principal. Oh god, vice principals. Fuck the vice principal, always. Also, not my teacher, yelled at me for not wanting to go on a trip for music because I got motion sick on the bus and we had to participate in a comp. Fuck that guy. You have all rights. That's the stupid thing. Like, so much with like teachers and stuff, there's always like this element of like, well, you signed up to this, so you have to do it. And it's like, no, if I have an emotional breakdown and I don't want to go on that bus anymore, I should have all rights, be able to put down my foot and be like, no, I'm gonna stay here. You know, if you have a choice to sit somewhere else, you should have the choice to do so. Hi, Mary. How you doing? Undiagnosed ADHD autism can be terror in school systems. I think I had 2 teachers outside of the library that was good at in teaching me and keeping my brain engaged. There's something. My percussion teacher once told me we used to beat kids like you. God, so much wrong with the education system. I was forced into going to my year 12 camp. You had a year 12 camp? I'm shocked you even had one. I don't know how different schools are, but we didn't have... Our last camp was like in year 10, and then from that point onwards, it's like, VCE, you don't get camps. And I'm like, that's okay, I hated them anyway. Horrible time. One of the kind of like saddest little things is I remember our year 7 or year 8 class in high school. We went to Bacchus Marsh, I think, which is like North Melbourne. I think it was Bacchus Marsh, somewhere like that. And all of my friends got to go into a room together except for me, so I just got put in this like kind of like whoever was left room. Everyone else got to have like these groups of like everyone they wanted to be with. I would have slept on the floor if necessary, if it meant to be with my friends. So of course it was like one of those things where I'm like, it's okay, my friends don't hate me. I like how we're just talking way too much now. Anyway, he called my parents to bring my stuff and I got sick. Luckily, I didn't throw up on stage. Oh my god. I never got any credit if I did good. It was, oh, you took your meds today, and if it acted out, you didn't take your meds today, did you? God, that's fucked. That's not how it goes. It shouldn't be like that. There is usually very logical reasons of why like people act certain ways or people react to certain ways. There is nearly always a reason, okay? And that's like, you know, like talking a little bit like disability and stuff like that, because Adara talks about a lot, is that there is usually a reason of why people flip out. It's just that they're not able to communicate what happens, you know? Like, it's a whole process. It can be really difficult and intimidating trying to talk to your parents and be like, hi, I didn't want to do that thing because it made me feel icky, or like, how do you explain something like that as a kid? You're a kid. Especially if you don't have like parents that are willing to listen to you, you know, like there's so many different reasons why, you know, and like people always tell you to not, you know, people tell you to not challenge your seniors and don't challenge the people of authority and stuff like that. But, you know, but then, you know, horrible things like, you know, stuff in the church or whatever happen. I've forgotten the word for it, but you know, the horrible stuff that happened. And people are like, oh, how could this happen? It's like, yeah, because those kids, your poor tiny kids, are told, respect your elders, respect the religious leaders, don't question your elders. It's like, what if the person who's supposed to be educating you, or the person who's supposed to be taking care of you, does something that makes you feel horrible? How do you speak up against that? How do you articulate that? How do you even feel justified to say anything against that? You know, like I struggle enough with that on any given day. I'm sure we can all agree with this. We're all tiny anxiety gremlins, I'm sure. You know, like it's hard enough like when, you know, I like frequently go through times where I'm like, oh man, that made me feel horrible. But the last thing I think about is actually going to the person and saying, hey, you said something that made me feel horrible. Because I'm obviously insane. Like, why would the other person admit any faults? They didn't do anything. It's just a feeling on my part. How do you do that as a kid, much less as an adult? Anyway. Respect your elders only if they respect you. Exactly. Anyway. I get recognized as a pushover and people take advantage of me. Respect, man. And by respect, I mean me too. But I also, I mean, at least I like to think that I have like enough self-efficacy to basically be like, at some point, you know, like, most people don't really fuck with me. But that's also because I have a really good, like, connection network around me, so. They're like, Karen, my kid does no wrong, but like, if my kid came home saying that the teacher told them that told me that I'd go scorch earth. Yeah, exactly. You also may not recognize why you can't do the thing. Exactly. It's really difficult trying to explain that to like certain kids, you know, like if you say to a kid, you know, like, don't cross the road without me, you know, like if the kid doesn't know the risk of cars or doesn't think about the risk of cars beforehand, how do they know that that is a risk and therefore that they should stop and then walk across the road? That would never have worked with my mom. Someone covered in blood could tell her I did it and she would believe them. That's horrible. Wasn't it the Catholic Church which was just moving these problem people to another church and wiping their hands of what they did? Yes. Yes. I think I remember hearing that from... There's a movie. What's the movie? Fuck, what's the movie? The... 1 second. 30 seconds. Duh. What's the name of the movie where it was about all the Catholic shit happening? You watched it. Spotlight? Yeah, it was Spotlight. Yeah, Mother Catholic. Cool. Thank you. Spotlight. That was the name of the movie. There's a movie. Dude, literally House. It's fascinating. I'd recommend it. It was actually really interesting to see. So there's a movie called Spotlight, and it actually went into all of the stuff that happened around like the Catholic Church and them kind of like as journalists trying to unveil everything that'd been happening slowly over the course of time. It was a fantastic movie Dara and I watched like a year ago or something. And it actually went into that, right? Where it was like, any time there was ever a problem, it was like, oh, we'll just move them to the next thing. And they would just shuffle around the same group of people effectively, you know? It's not good. Legitimately fucked. The car analogy is why I'm advocate for kids on leashes. You're advocate, wait. That car analogy is why, okay, that's fair. I mean, I think it really depends, right? It really depends on the situation, but I get it. The leashes may or may not also prevent snotty kids from approaching me, but mostly for safety. Alright. Good luck kidnapping a kid on a leash. I mean, at least that's at some point. Philip! It's our boy! The best boy ever. Hi, Philip. How you doing? Talking about shit. Sprinkle positivity! Yay! It's mostly a joke. Oh, okay. Same with my mother when I was younger, but then I got into therapy when I was like 8. Dang. Kidnap the adult as well. I don't think... or just don't do it, full stop. I don't know, as someone who works in a public place, it is terrifying sometimes. Because you see kids running off and they're like yelling and you're like sitting there and you're like, is the kid okay? Are they screaming because they're happy or are they screaming because they're crying? I'm not sure. Still not sure. They could be crying, but maybe they're crying only because they got rejected a biscuit. I don't know. Hi, Han, I'm doing great. Yeah, we're just chatting about stuff. Sad stuff, but still. But it's more that I argue against people calling parents that use leashes bad parents. Okay. Yeah, I understand what you mean. I mean, I'd like to think that if a parent, you know, puts a leash on a kid, hopefully it's for a very good reason, you know? Like, I really hope that it would actually, like, happen for a good reason. I hope. I mean, the Catholic Church also did the Crusades and witch burning. They don't exactly have a good track record. And I think this is one of the problems, that a lot of people have with a lot of different things, right? This is just for me personally. Maybe in here. Hello. You've seen the lifeless bodies of children. What? You never get used to seeing the lifeless bodies of children. What happened? Alright, I'm not even gonna question anything there. Alright, let's just go over here. But yeah, like a kid would. Yeah. Sorry, I'll go back to a point in a moment. Love you, Tat. You're doing amazing. Doing great. Maybe, am I supposed to go in here? Is this a door? This is not a door. It's just a cool outlook place. Okay. What was I gonna say? I think a lot of people get worried about, oh, like churches are, well, I mean, it's weird because on one hand, you have people being like, less and less people are going to church. On the other hand, if you think about it, like more and more people are critical thinkers, hopefully, and are educated on basic health, basic, you know, like I mean, again, respect is a bit of like a hit or miss with a lot of kids, whether they go to church or not, really. My point is that, like, my parents, for example, they always worry about the fact that, oh, the church is dying and stuff like that, and it's like, no, I think it's just that a faith effectively has evolved, kind of past the point of churches, effectively. I very much believe that there is a lot of people out there who have, you know, like, I know there's a lot of people that would argue, like, oh, they're not going to church and they're not recognizing Jesus or whoever for doing it, for, you know, the good things happening in their lives. But I also think there's a lot of things in religion that's very much, like, internalized. And by that I mean, like, you know, there's a lot of, like, you know, having humility, having respect, having, being forgiving and stuff like that. A lot of that stuff is inbuilt into her, like, culture and families a lot more, that it doesn't need to be taught by a church. I mean, hell, that's why I don't go to church a whole heap, because we've heard every sermon from here to the moon, effectively. You know, like, not a lot of sermons surprise me anymore. So it's like, you know, if I already have a lot of that information ingrained in my brain, like, is there a reason to continue visiting church? Just saying. I've had bad experiences with church. It's really bad. I'm agnostic. If there's an entity, there's an entity. We're on our own down here. It's true. Difference between spiritualism and organized religion. Exactly. We started at inflation and ended on kids with leashes and religious trauma. It's about normal. Catholic high school or something else, man. It's fucked. No one. Okay? Again, no one. As long as there is still, like, things being reported about stuff happening, and, like, so many things with, like, happening with, like, churches and stuff like that, whether around LGBT or rape or anything like that, as long as there's stuff being attributed to that and the church, I don't think that any church should be responsible for any school, okay? At all, okay? Hell, government schools can barely do it. If they, just because Catholic schools make everything look prettier and they have their fancy blazers and they make the prices, oh my god, $200, $300 for a school outfit, oh, then obviously they're doing something better. It's bullshit, okay? It's all just a facade to make it look like everything's shinier and clever and prettier when it's just school. No matter where you go to school, you're probably gonna end up having a shitty time one way or another, unfortunately. Sorry, I don't know why the foliage thing is not working. Still haven't figured that out. Hi, Tam. Well, the foliage should be probably like 3 months. What is it, like September, like 20th? September 20th! Oh! Yes! I got it! Oh my god! See, I'm so smart. sorry. I was just so impressed. Okay. Tab, thank you for the tier 1 subscription for 3 months. Much appreciated. There you go. Nice guess. I feel like it was asked recently. And by recently, I mean probably a month ago, but still. I went to a Christian private school for my first years of school. It was not that great. Look, the school took me in when I lived in a different town, and it changed my life for the better, but also gave me trauma. It's funny how it's always like, everything was going fine, but it was still kind of mostly bad. I had a complicated relationship with my experiences there. Very smart hand, very small too. Small, big brain, small hand. But yeah, school is painful. That's most of it. And I think it's kind of sad that it's like, for the most part with schools and stuff like that, most people seem to have bad experiences one way or another. I was very lucky because the majority of my high school was relatively good. I had a great high school. It's just that everyone else around me didn't. And I knew that, you know? Like I don't think, you know, like, I was very much like a goody two-shoes up until about year 7, year 8. Because I was like, all of my friends around me are miserable. And then you hear about what they're going through and you're like, yeah, that's horrible. How come no one else is as happy as I am? Like, this is shit. This is reality. Like, you know, like, you know, I love my friends more than anything, and you know, I still love them. I'm still friends with a good chunk of them today, and I love them more than anything. And, you know, everyone deserves to have, like, you know, like, be prosperous in their own capacities, but they all happen through different ways. Like, the majority, like, again, like, I think a lot of people, like, 2 or 3 people I'm thinking of, they didn't finish year 12. They didn't have to. You don't have to the majority of the time, if you want to just go straight into a job of some sorts or whatever. First 2 schools were private, third was public. Then 2 public high schools. Holy crap. That's a lot of schools. Can someone explain why I was so tired today that I almost fell asleep at my sewing machine, but now that it's bedtime, I'm wide awake? Wait. That's just called, timing. Let's just call that comedic timing. Let's call it comedic timing.
A good dagger is not unlike one's own hand.
That scared the crap out of me. Oh, I was like, what? Well, I would be dead. That's needless to say. I wonder if it's actually possible to be so quick with your reflexes that you're like shing, shing, shing. Is that actually cool? It'd be so cool. Hi. What an entrance.
Flexible, daft, and capable of taking a life with a flick of a wrist.
Who are you, Assassin's Creed?
Just like you, Throne.
Still don't know how I feel about it being called Throne.
Thank you, Father.
Father!
We call this man Father. He's the leader of the Black Snakes. A first-class assassin who oversees all of our jobs. He took me in as a child.
This is like Sarah J. Maas! Oh my god. Fuck this guy, am I right? And they died and said was that it was really far from home. You're right, my happiness went downhill. I don't know what happened, but it's when I started hating myself. There's a lot of different reasons why stuff happens. It's just frustrating that sometimes. Why do they call him daddy? Actually, I actually wanted to, I was actually gonna talk about this. Sorry, wait, one more point. Going back. There's a lot of different reasons that like stuff like that happens. For so many different reasons, and it's unfortunate that after like so many years, you know, like you start forgetting things. You're like, what's the source of this? I know Adara struggles with this. This is why Adara sees like a therapist and stuff like that, because trying to unearth why you feel bad about certain things is so complicated, whether it's something that stems from a week ago or something that stems from 10 years ago, you know, like unfortunately with like therapy, what you have to do is kind of dig out some of those feelings effectively to try and figure out what was the nuance in specific situations in your life that made your brain kind of consolidate this reason of thinking, you know, like I have a very intense fear of losing my loved ones, okay? And that could be for a lot of different reasons. Probably because a lot of my friends from high school were probably suicidal in more than one way. So I'm a very, I mean, I attribute it to like the first episode of Fruits Basket, but I think it's just a more easy way of thinking about it probably. But I'm like very intensely fear of not just like obviously my sister's death, but even like my own, you know, like I don't want to die before I'm ready at all. There's so much stuff I want to get done, and it's terrifying so much of the time, and you know, like again, like something like therapy is usually typically what you have to do to kind of try and unearth and detangle those feelings, because, you know, like most of the time most feelings can be attributed to something. You know, there are a lot of different reasons why people feel certain ways, and there is a reason why for it. So, you know, like don't belittle like your own emotions, because everyone's feeling something for a very specific reason, you know. Anyway. Therapy is always a process in labor, yeah. I've heard gaps in memory can be from trauma. Yeah, exactly. Do it for your betterment. Therapy sounds expensive. It is. It is. It's not something everyone can go through, unfortunately. But as long as you have someone who's willing to hear you out, then it's all good. Hi, Philip. I love you too. I think deters most people from therapy is the process of finding one with a style that works for them. Well, yeah, and that's a whole different thing. There are bad therapists out there, just as there's bad teachers out there, you know, like you can have a therapist. I remember, so I was at the National Christian Youth Convention back in 2017. So I was going for a week at this fancy Christian convention. And there I spent an entire afternoon having text messages with one of my closest friends, one of my best friends, still, because he texted me something really sad, but he texted it as a joke. And I was like, why are you saying this as a joke? What are you saying? Like, what do you mean by this? And he was like, oh, my counselor told me that I should just make jokes about how I feel. And I was like, no, that's not how it works. Here I am turning around, poor 16, 17-year-old me, having to be a better therapist than his fucking counselor. Trying to like have an array of text messages, trying to be like, no, this is not like, there's different ways you can deal with this. There's different things you can go through this. It's fucking, oh my god. Anyway. Anyway. Life's fucked. Bart messaged back. Yay! Yay! We love him. He's a good boy, our Bart. Anyway, it is. Just like how fabulous you are, Philip. Aww. Bart liked my song. Alright. Anyway, going back into the daddy comment. I actually really like this. Sorry, this is me breaking things down in the style of the story. I know we've barely played like 5 minutes of this, but just go with me here. So House. The reason why they call him daddy, if you want to put it that way. The reason they call him father is actually really clever, because it's about building up this whole like almost that parental concept between like you and the person in charge. So it makes a more, so in terms of words, even if not necessarily in terms of emotional, in terms of words, there's almost like this, again, this parental figure of like the people and organization that you're in. But obviously that's like really like negative. Like this is in charge of, so this is specifically over a group of assassins and rogue assassins, whatever. Well, it says assassin there. So I really like the fact that like when it said it was like they called him father, is that means it's him, like this dude himself, actually manipulating the way that he like as he says, he took me in as a child and taught me everything I knew. They build up that whole emotional attachment effectively to him and this name and everything that he does. You know, like, you don't want to betray father now, do you? You know, it's that really like tricky like nuance and being able to very much like turn it on him to basically be like, don't mess with dad, you know, like it's fascinating. Anyway, hi Ashley. Hi gorgeous. How you doing? The mock what? Huh? How you doing, Ashley? I hope you're doing well. There is like a lever on my chair. I don't know what it does. Do you think it moves this back? There's a mysterious lever on my chair. I don't know what it does. Doing good. How's yourself? I'm doing good. Had someone send me Snapchat pics of a toaster. That was not something I was expecting to see. Next to a filled bathtub. Okay. Because I didn't text her back. She was spamming me every day with, hey, hi, how are you? And eventually I zoned it out and it upset her. I was bad at handling stuff like that back then. But again, like, I think it's really frustrating, but like, obviously that sort of thing though is just emotional manipulation, okay? It's just trying to control your thinking and be like, oh, you don't love me, then I'm gonna go do something crazy. If someone, as soon as someone does something like that, like they message you so much and then try and say something that kind of almost spin the fault on you, you leave that. You block that person, okay? I don't care what anyone says, okay? Unless the approach actually seems somewhat sincere, because it's actually like a legitimate concern that the person has. Emotional manipulation like that is not okay. And again, it's one of those things where you have to, like, even if it's really hard, you need to detract yourself away from that situation. You know? I had a 2-hour talk with her about how this was not okay, and then the texting stopped. Exactly, because, I mean, by the sounds of it, it sounds like she just was very much attention, just likes all the, like, the attention on her and stuff like that. You said daddy comments, so I asked about me. Oh, I didn't pick up on that. No, I'm not gonna do that. I used to call my dad daddy sometimes until I was like 15. And then my friends pulled me aside and were like, Hannah, you can't do that anymore. And I was like, what? You can't say that, he's my dad. And then he explained it, and I was like, oh, okay, this is like a whole weird kinky thing that I'm completely unaware of. Understandable, I guess. So that's my childhood. I didn't know much as a kid. Still don't, arguably, kind of. I know stuff now. Now it's just kind of like, ew, gross, what the fuck? But also, like, how do I lasso in a male to maybe have kids? Still haven't figured that out. Maybe, like a huge asterisk. Just way too strange for me. Oh, I have a small story about Snapchat, but I'll leave it for another day. That's no worries. Whenever you're ready. Concentrate, you're right. I need to concentrate. We've been here talking for over an hour. I was like, yeah, we'll get to this in the 10 minutes.
Staff.
Not anymore.
I hope it was worth Donnie's life.
Fuck.
It is simple.
Does he have an eye patch? He's a rich bitch. This is definitely like Sarah J. Maas, right? This is Aelin 100% of the way. Love you, Aelin. You know, I haven't read any more of, what's his name says? Innocent Until 15. Not a bad run. Thank you. You know what's funny? Is that my first day on Discord, I'm not kidding you. The first day I got Discord, so I was 17. I was on Discord. I got into it, and my friend introduced me into a Discord server. And the very first thing that happened was I was in a group with other people, and they all asked. they were like, "Hey, everyone in this group chat has to do this BDSM test." So that's what I did. That was fun. The way you learn things, I tell you. It was fine. I was 17. That's old enough. I was like, and when I say 17, I mean like 17 and like 8 months. So I was close enough to 18. Less of a male for children. It's not necessarily for children. I might be terrified and never have children. Maybe I'll have therapy and figure it out. Who knows? But it's about trying to find someone who's emotionally like, yes, I'm willing to live with you and I like them just as much as they like me for the rest of our lives. And whether we end up having kids or not is fine, as long as we're like happy with each other. BDSM test? Yes. I'm taking extra med and off to sleep, otherwise I'm never gonna go to sleep and need the sleeps. No worries, Aelin. Sleep well. Take care. Okay, so for everyone's education now, because apparently this is happening, BDSM. Wait, what does it stand for? I'm questioning it now. What's the D stand for? Can't remember. Bondage. And then like sadism and masochism? Test? What's the S stand for? Can't remember. Anyway, it's basically really kinky stuff. Was a test. Dungeon? Domination. Thank you. Even though domination is technically a type of sadism. Arguably. Anyway. It's really kinky stuff. In relation to, things that are of sexual nature. Besides the point. Movie time. Alright, no, don't write that down, Philip.
There may very well be.
Perhaps our nest is in need of cleaning if such filth is lurking about.
Excuse? What are you, a bird looking for a worm?
You've always been different, Throne.
I have admitted a lot more things tonight than I thought I would. This water must be strong.
You are the only one who has inherited my skills.
Scratch that. Oh. Thank you, Phil. Always feel smooth brain. No.
Which is why
honestly.
I have nominated you as my successor.
Pardon?
Do not disappoint.
I don't want to know it either. Okay? I can guarantee you I could have lived my life without knowing that stuff. Easily. Because I don't know anything anyway. You're high on life, Hannah. Hell yeah, I am. You get it, House. Man, you're so cool. You get it. Alright? Life is like so good. I feel so great. Last week was so bad. I was so horrible. I was so sad. So much of the time. I feel so great now. Just, oh. Oh, it's so good. Life is just great. Just gotta keep going, you know? The stuff I need to do. I have so much work I need to do. And then I have normal work and I'm like, fuck. Work went ridiculously well today too, guys. Worked with the boss. Everything was good. It must taste sweet. It does taste sweet! It tastes really sweet. I love water. If your water doesn't taste sweet, guys, either one, you've had enough water, or two, there's something wrong with your water. Throne.
Lately, this collar feels.
I was gonna say, why are you looking at your titties?
Unusual, Father.
Why would you admit that?
You want me to loosen it then?
What?
I couldn't if I wanted to. My key alone is not enough.
That could be a lie.
Now speak of it no more. It is a badge of honor, one worthy of a true snake.
Okay, we're gonna keep talking about stuff. Symbolism. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm fine. This is really cool again with like the characterization of this. This is like, oh my god, so one of my favorite poems, there's a poet, okay? I also met him at the NCYC, National Christian Youth Convention, Joel McCarroll. He does this poem talking about, I actually probably have the sound clip somewhere. I'm wondering if I can find it. Is a copyright strike if I play someone's poem? I don't know. Anyway, besides the point, but there's this really great line. He makes like MIDI, like kind of like songs out of his poems. And he talks about how an elephant, you know, when you're an elephant, it's tied to the ground with a small wooden peg. It goes around and around, it pulls and tries to, you know, tries to pull it loose. But, you know, the pin is too stuck in the ground, so it keeps walking around, stuck in the ground by only a peg, so that when it's older, this tiny peg in the ground, I wish I could play the entire song actually, it's so fucking good, talks about how that when the elephant is older, you know, the small wooden peg is all it takes to like walk or to hold it to the ground, because it's been trained to almost like think that, oh, I can't pull loose from this peg, even though it's now like really big and grown up. Anyway, besides the point, partially from the point. But this is like fantastic, again, like a manipulation on his part, right? You know, like you know, like trying to redefine this element of like captivity and stuff like that, you know, like it's something that I think like One Piece to a certain degree is really interesting on, because it's one of those things. I'm trying to think of what particular thing I'm thinking of in One Piece and I can't figure it out, but you know, it's that whole idea of like if you like grab an element which is normally horrible, right? A collar, a chain, a tattoo, a mark, you know, like it's, you know, people like you could have like an evil person be like, this is just who makes you who you are, you know, like wear it with pride, and it covers up, it's this beautiful storytelling of how it really covers up the trauma and horribleness that is literally being a slave, you know, like it's just so cool. Anyway, I've never had Sweetwater, I'm afraid, so from my perspective, Sweetwater is irregular. Damn. GG's deep voice. This part is gonna take 50 streams at this rate. We're just playing, just having fun. Oh, I remember the study paper. I don't know if it was your guy, but for Joel McCarroll? Not as cool as you though. I could probably find it. I really want to find it now. Give me 30 seconds. I know it's probably in here somewhere. I think it's actually in my videos. Hard drive. Other? Oh yeah, found it immediately. Look at me go. Maybe this song? Not this one. Girl walks the edges of the world, she'll find herself if she looks for long enough. This one? Nope. Nope.
The first fence.
Okay, this is about a
I've
fence.
ever hated.
It's this song though.
The electric ladder, greener on the other side when it is the right word. Fences do not hold us; they scare us into rigid, unclean. I have never liked fences. I have walked in Berlin. The wall that, well, I do not know why we would ever call it a peace wall. No wall has ever been. Have you ever been to Wall Street? Where the money is and where it's pro-choice, our voices, our wars, and forget the people. I have picked up too many body bullets. Do not discriminate by race or gender or political ideals. They say that it is not good to sit on the fence. Yet I am wondering if this is exactly where we should be, between force and retaliation, between us and them and us, between the violence of our arguments, between the walls that demarcate what is mine from what is yours, my land from yours, your land from theirs.
Fuck my life. Where is it?
Peak of a boy face over me, high in we. Where a boy and grudge break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean.
I can't fuck. I don't know which one it is.
He used to perform.
Is a chain gang.
Maybe it's this song. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm getting really distracted. What is a stream? Praise Chinese chicken! Okay, hold the phone. I'm sorry, I'm distractedly looking for a very specific line in a poem. Praise chicken. No, sorry. The civil hands are unclean. From what? From chicken? Praise chicken. Chicken still loves you. Chicken is love. He is a good boy. Chicken. Okay. Let's see if I can find it.
I should be more like him. I should look more like her. I should do this. I should do that. I should have gotten over this by now. Should is a chain gang word, a ball and chain word, a shackle around the ankle. In the circus, when an elephant is young, it is pinned to the ground by a small wooden peg. It is held there, chain around its leg. It pulls but cannot break free. It grows as a slave, tied down. It walks around in circles. When the elephant is old, it is held in the same way. One small wooden peg, one chain around the leg is all that is needed to hold down a 10-foot tall, 5,000 kilogram mountain of an animal that could tear a whole tree from its roots. But it walks around. It walks around. A toothpick in the ground is the worst kind of slave master. It is a lie, a pretense, and this is what makes it all the more sinister. We believe the string around our ankles to be made of unbreakable silver. Pull a little tighter, and you shall see. But the adult elephant does not even bother, and most of the time, nor do I. I walk around tied to the ground. Should is an ugly word, and so is damaged, and so is hopeless, so is never good enough, never this enough, so is broken beyond repair. They are ugly words, stuck at the back of your throat words. They are toothpick words, hammered into the ground to keep you captive, for we all have our circus trainers, and this is not an animal rights poem.
But perhaps it should be.
It's time to let the elephants free. I'm talking stampede. I'm talking rumble in the jungle. I'm talking Dumbo ears. Tell me you still have those ears big enough to fly away. Tell me that elephants elephant legs can still break bones when they need to. Tell me they can find freedom in their stomp, swinging trunks to a new sound. No more circus music and balancing on balls too small for who you truly are. Find the open fields, find the elephant paths, learn to live again, no longer tied to the ground by their ugly words. Cast off their ugly words, throw down their ugly words, use a toothpick for its proper purpose to clean those circus trainers from your teeth. No longer held captive, there is no doubt in my mind why a group of elephants are called a parade. You walk high, you chin high, you trunk high. Tell the world you are free from its constriction, that no one can touch you. That should is an ugly word that you will never wear ever again.
Damn. Let's hope that didn't get me copyright striked. I'm sorry, Joel McCarroll. Literally, I actually have all of his songs, he's like, because he had like CDs, and we heard him at this youth convention, and he said, like, that wasn't the one. I don't think he said, there was like 2 or 3. I would love to play the other ones, but I probably shouldn't. But he told a few of them, and like he said them in front of this giant crowd, and I wept. I cried so much because I was like, it was so beautiful the way he said those things, you know? Like, it was amazing. No, it's just my sleepiness. Oh my god. I remember when someone did the math on how big Dumbo's ears would have been to let a baby elephant fly, and it was huge. Yeah, because elephants are really, like, dense with, like, the amount of skin, excessive skin that's kind of like on their bodies, because I'm pretty sure it's to insulate, you know, like water and stop the heat from bearing down their bodies. I can't remember if that's actually correct, but just go with me here. But I love all of his things. I think they're probably all on YouTube, accessible in some capacity. They are legitimately beautiful. I would love to sit, I'm gonna have to re-listen to them later. But there's some amazing. But yeah, reconnecting into like this, you know, like the line that he says where it's like, you know, like it's, you know, it's a lie and stuff like that. The words that like bind you, whether in mind or physicality, or like they're, you know, like in terms of your mind at least, you know, like you can like break free of that mentality. It would be a really interesting turn or twist, especially in this game, to find out there isn't a key to that collar. The only thing that's stopping them is them knowing that there is no key, but also the fact that they can take off the collar whenever they want, you know, because it shows how much it's a very poetic way of saying, you know, like it doesn't like bind you as a person. There's a lot of different things I could say about it, but I'm just saying, like, I really love this way of like storytelling again, because it's just it really does do a great job of basically being like, there's so much more nuance between all of these things. I'm getting so distracted tonight, guys. Oh god, the fancy. Fuck you.
I hope you are prepared.
I would love to listen to all of this with Japanese.
You know what awaits those who disappoint mother.
I have a mother. There's a mother? Who's the mother? Words? Questions? Look at this room. Look, around the hideout. This is such a cool place. I mean, you have a really nice house. Is it alright to be playing like this? We're on a big job. I know you're new to this, but at least pretend like you've got some guts. Hello. This is a strong boob, but I'm stronger, baby. I need to break into there later. Let me in. It's fine. I like the talk. Thanks, Philip. Wait until mother comes? I guess so. I can't be bothered fluffing around, really. What's this?
I see my adorable little snakes are all here.
Oh, she's already terrifying.
Let us begin our delightful gathering.
Delightful.
We call this woman Mother. She is our other leader and manages the guild's members. She values order and discipline above all. Those who fail her are mercilessly punished and disposed of.
Shit.
Mother, Father,
Doesn't work. That's
they
okay,
are
Philip.
our
Don't you
leaders,
stress.
the forces that move the black snakes.
You're so cute. You're amazing. Look at you work hard. Keep working, man. Don't worry about me. I'm just in the background.
Throne, my dear.
Hi. Why am I in the middle of all of this?
Would you come here, please?
Oh god, please don't kill me.
Scarachi tells me that today's failure falls on your shoulders.
What? That's not true.
I worry for our future, dear.
Shit.
The black snakes have long controlled this town. But Father and I aren't as young as we used to be.
Oh, fuck.
The snakes will need a new leader to guide them. A successor, as it were.
Okay.
Father has high hopes for you, Throne. But in my eyes, you are still lacking.
Oh, shit.
Now then, time for your punishment.
Is this a kid's game? What's the rating on this game?
You want Mother's whip,
Can we
don't
double
you,
check
Throne?
this, please? There's a website calculator dedicated on how to figure out Dumbo's ear size, and you can adjust all the factors you want.
Oh, not a peep? A few lashes is enough to
Octopath.
bring others to tears. But I suppose you'll need more encouragement.
Rating. Surely this is like M, right?
You lost us a wealthy client. You've sullied my good name, you wretched worm. Oh, not even a whimper? Let's see how long you can keep that up.
Is this a kid's game? For kids.
Mother.
Can't you see?
T
I'm
for teen.
begging,
Okay,
Kira?
that makes sense. PG and 12 and
Wasn't
above.
Throne's fault we failed. It was mine.
No, it was no one's.
If anyone deserves punishment, it's me.
Oh, he's gonna punish both of you now. Congratulations, you idiot.
Oh, Piero. How noble of you to come forward.
This makes me think of Hunger Games. Is that weird? You know, the scene where she's like...
Yes, what a fine reaction.
This
Just
is fucked.
what I was hoping for. In honor of your selfless
T for
act,
turnips.
I will call an early end to tonight's meeting.
Oh, you can't be serious, Mother.
No.
Things were just getting good.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Silence, you abominable reptiles!
Reptiles. What's
Now
wrong with
listen well.
reptiles?
I will be leaving our little nest for a spell. Our family is in need of fresh blood.
What?
I expect all
They're
of
all
you to take good
vampires.
care of our home until I return.
Definitely how it is. Speaking of BDSM from earlier, I know, right?
Come, Piero. There is a long night ahead of us.
Holy fuck. Well, he's dead. Sounds like Sriracha was the one who
Piero.
sold them out.
These chains can't be severed.
Yeah, they can. Yeah, the lizard people of Alpha Centauri. No, really? Ooh, pretty.
Mother has whipped us since before I can remember.
Holy crap.
I spent my childhood beaten and bruised. I've long since forgotten what pain feels like. I steal what our clients want and eliminate those who stand in their way. That is how I've always lived. It makes me wonder, is pain the only thing I've forgotten?
But there was the dog.
Dark evenings are followed by hollow mornings. The cycle repeats. Again and again and again.
Teenagers? Are you sure about that? About this being for teens? The doggo! Yeah! The doggo! Let's go! Best doggo friendo.
Here, eat this. It's a dried strawberry.
My dog wouldn't need that. I think I managed to feed Rusty one strawberry, and then he wouldn't need any more.
Living without a collar, bound to no one.
Be free,
Free to
Rone.
roam wherever you please.
Theodore.
I see you made a new friend.
I did. I named him Joseph.
I brought you breakfast. You haven't eaten yet, I assume.
Doggo, who the fuck let that dog up there?
Thank you.
I know, right? How'd he get that? He climbed the ladder, obviously. Doggos climb ladders.
Want one? Least I can do for the best in the nest.
No thanks. I don't smoke.
Maybe you should. People like us need to take joy wherever we can find
You
it.
kidding me? I have doggo friend. Joseph, let's go.
I want to live a long life.
Joseph, yeah! Stay indoors. Doggos.
Then you're in the wrong line of work, Throne.
Not like I have a choice.
Life here is like a cigarette. Gone in a puff of smoke.
You can say that again.
We do what we can to survive in this dump. Living with a collar around our necks from our parents. I want to rise in the ranks and get my hands on some real money. Buy good liquor, good smokes, fall asleep in a big bed. I want to enjoy my life before I bite the dust.
Sounds nice.
What do you want, Throne?
I want a doggo. I want my freedom.
What do I want?
Goodbye, Joseph. We loved you, Joseph.
We have to get going. Time for work.
Doggo needs to get away from the place with the crazy whip later. It's okay, they're in a separate building. This is the top of a different building for reference. The mansion is where the people are. Like we run! I'm so pretty. I'm so cool. There we go. This game is tea. What I want to need. I know, right? Well, that's why I was shocked. I was like, what level is this? Oh, hello. It is brothel receptionist. It is my pleasure to fulfill our customers' every wish. Okay, buddy. I don't know if this is really teen, but alright. This is like really dark, like just like imagine starting the game with this. I mean, I know there's the prison starting, but the prison starting was very much like, alright, yeah, I've seen these kind of tropes before.
There you are, Throne.
It's very in-depth.
I have a job for you. Concerning our little traitor.
Scarachi, right?
Who is it?
Scarachi.
How can you be sure?
He was seen meeting with Diamante.
Diamante? Oh my god, from One Piece?
Planned to destroy me and take the Black Snakes for
the fact that he was so quick to basically name drop Throne to Mother to get her punished was kind of proof of that.
Scarachi is on his way to the Diamante estate as we speak.
Just become a turnip. Good plans. Games for turnips only. I am a turnip, obviously.
Scarachi too?
Death to traitors. That's the rule.
I mean, he was kind of a bitch.
However, Diamante is wary after our last break-in. Security will be tighter. There is a way in.
There's an intro to a horror game. I think it's called Visage. I still haven't gotten over it. Visage! Oh, I totally watched that at one point. I think I watched Jacksepticeye play it.
Women to his estate to sate those desires.
I know the ending is really bad. It's the one where it's like you're in a house and you're like seeing things or something, right? Right? Diamante craves the pleasures of the flesh and often invites women to his estate to sate those desires. Again, T for teen, guys. T for teen. Listen, I wouldn't give a 13, 14-year-old this game. Probably 15 and above. Maybe. We'll see. It's fucking hyper-realistic as creepy AF. Yeah, monsters hunt you sometimes. Heck. You couldn't pay me to play it. I have to Google some photos. Let me. While this keeps playing, I'm gonna see if I can Google something on
You
it.
could disguise yourself as a brothel girl to get close to him. You're no stranger to using your feminine wiles, right?
Visage.
I doubt I could convince anyone in these clothes.
We are thieves. If there is something we want.
We take it. Understood, Father.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember
I will
the
find
things in
myself a
Visage.
suitable outfit to sneak into the Diamante estate.
Very good, child.
It was like really cool.
I must leave town to attend business elsewhere. When you have finished your job, come and join me in Winterbloom.
I remember watching all of Visage though, it was really cool.
Do not disappoint me, Throne.
Of course not, Father. When have I ever disappointed
Now
my
to
father?
find a disguise.
Right, Dad? I don't know if he's here, but actually it does say his name's in there. Hi, Dad. I don't think I disappoint my father. I have no intention to, at least. Costume worthy of a role, and a brothel girl's clothes would do nicely. Alright. Okay, that's all for me today. Love you, Philip. Thanks for the company, Hannah and Champ. Take care, alright? Good luck at work. You're gonna do amazing. Serena can steal townspeople's belongings. Legendary. Yeah. Alright, let's go find someone to steal from. I don't know, what does a fancy person wear? You? Am I too early? I don't see anyone who might be looking for some company. Fuck yeah.
My disguise is complete.
What do I do? Just take the clothing off their body? Wait, do I have to put on the clothing? I'm not sure. No idea. Alrighty. Alright. Up here, maybe? I feel. But yeah, Visage was really cool, I remember. I remember really liking it. Actor from Cat Egg for Sale. Place the egg! Oh my god. This is the theater. You must have a ticket to see the show. Damn it! Look at all these fancy people. Fancy people! What slovenly dress. Haven't you any pride in your appearance? I don't know. Telling me you don't have a spare set of clothing in your back
by
pocket?
Lord Diamante to entertain him this night.
Well...
Another brothel girl.
And a pretty one at that.
Thanks, man.
How about entertaining us instead?
Welcome to the start of the game, guys.
I'm sure you'll find us more satisfying than the Lord himself.
Fuck no.
My apologies, but I doubt you boys could afford my talents.
Damn.
Get moving.
But no is the answer. I don't have clothing in my back pocket, okay? I wish I did. I wonder if my clothing had been dried in the main room.
Much better.
Took the clothing
now
off.
then, before I overstay my welcome. One soldier outside. I must make quick work of him. I have to find Diamante and Scarachi as soon as possible.
Okay, let's do this. Bum, 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 bum. Ooh, I have a little light too. Why do I need a light in here? This place... Am I supposed to kill him? I think so.
Good night.
He dead. Can I get behind here? Oh.
Let's play.
Alright, someone found me. Blessings of Darkness. Grant all allies attribute raising effects at the start of battle. Legendary.
Time.
There!
Ready?
Nice.
What to do?
Eat this!
so it goes.
And so it goes. It looks like there's like space behind here, but I think it's just like the perspective. Okay. I love this music, by the way. I like how if this was any other game, I'd be worried about being found out, but because this game's not really made in such a way, I'm like, oh yeah, I can just run around. Streets are empty, what are you talking about? Why is there a dog?
Cleaning time.
Doggo.
What to do? Ready? Eat this. Not bad. Afraid of the dark.
Yes, actually. I'm gonna die. I was like, I'll be fine. Now I regret everything.
I'll take this.
Yes, I'm using a healing grape already. Well, I would have died anyway.
There. My turn.
Nice. Okay. Now we just gotta do the doggo. I'ma get him. Jump-a-dump-a-dump.
Ready? Eat this.
Nice.
I take what I want.
Yeah, you do. Rocket lady. Well, I got a spiriting plum, that's something. Goes back down and saves. I feel like the sound is so loud now. So cool. It makes me think of like Sherlock Holmes sort of aesthetic, you know? Oh, yo, a piano. I love Sherlock Holmes, just as a concept. Like, it is genuinely a fantastic concept. I still need to watch the 4th season of the one with Benedict Cumberbatch and
cleaning time.
That guy. My brain's telling me Martin Freeman. I don't know if that's right though. Oh my god, I love Sherlock Holmes. Right? I still have like a whole book collection that I really need to sit and read. Because one of my favorite things was when I was reading it, I could see how specifically the one with like Benedict Cumberbatch, how they like transpose like the wording and how it like relates to the way his brain thinks and stuff like that. It was fantastic.
My turn. Eat this.
So good. I want to go back and read Narnia. Man, I don't know how I'd go back and read Narnia. Oh shit, alright. Already dead people in here. Anything over here? Nope. End of hallway. Again, beautiful room. I like how there's lightning lighting up in the background. Follow the lines. I'm gonna go back over here and downstairs. Oh.
Oh, time to clean up the filth. What to do? There. My turn. Cleaning time. Ready? There, eat this.
Nice.
I take what
Yeah,
I
Nanya
want.
is so weird. I don't know how I'd go back and read it. I mean, I'd be totally down for it, but I literally don't know how I'd even relate to it. Oh, good to open it. Longsword. Don't I already have a longsword? Alright. Well, now I have one. Can I just walk past this guy? Why is that guy standing there? Kinda tempted to keep leveling up. I feel like it'll be better if I can get to like level 10 before I try fighting anything. This is kind of what I had to do last time. I'm gonna go get my shit kicked in on Monster Hunter. Oh my god. Might be back, might not. If I wasn't playing this game...
Come and get me.
It's fine. Also, fun fact, a fully maxed out weapon in Monster Hunter now will cost
My
you
turn.
700 if you buy materials. That's a lot. Loved when I learned the Sherlock Holmes author just absolutely hated how popular Sherlock Holmes became. Really? That is so crazy to me because I feel like if you make a storyline, isn't the thing you want is for it to be like as like awesome and like cool as possible.
Ready? Huh? There!
Just my opinion. Just my opinion.
My turn.
Nice.
What to do? Eat this!
Wait, why wasn't that? Oh, I needed the dagger. I didn't realize they have shield. Apparently that changes things.
Cleaning time.
I'm hearing noises. Nice.
All tidied up.
He wanted Holmes to actually die at the hands, but people wanted him back, so he had to bring him back and write a bunch more. Yeah, he wanted to do something else, I forgot what, but the world just wanted more Sherlock, and it was why he tried to kill himself off. Oh my god, okay. That's sad.
My turn. There! Not bad. Eat this!
Nice.
I take what I want.
But yeah, no, I think Sherlock Holmes is like, it's just such a cool idea, right? I'm not surprised that like it keeps getting like weird kind of like reboots. I definitely feel like they could do more reboots too. Like I really like a really in-depth Sherlock Holmes, but more, just more of like a long-running TV show. I reckon you could do something really clever with the character and unraveling, you know, kind of like a Gotham type approach. You know how cool Gotham is? Gotham definitely kind of like similar sort of thing, right? Just like with the way that it does like
Get me.
the nuance and stuff like that.
Not bad. Huh?
Ain't letting you touch me now, bish. I could steal from him? No, I shouldn't do that.
There. Too slow.
Haha!
Not bad. Eat this.
Worth.
All tidied up.
And now I should be healed. And at level 7. Perfect. That's what we want to be. Level 7 should be enough. Hopefully. That'll be good enough at least for me. Rather than risk death. Oh wait, how about this guy? Did you need something? I do actually. This does feel like it's leading straight into a boss fight, doesn't it? Dagger. Ooh, I can just buy one. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Do it. A buckler. I can equip a shield? How do I equip a shield? You know what? Sure, let's do it. Last time I needed... I mean, it looks like I'm alone in this fight, unless Pyro turns up, I guess. Last time I needed like 10? 6 should be fine. You know, we could buy a buckler. Why not? Chuck that shit on. Alright, we should be okay, she says. She's not entirely sure what she's getting herself into. Oh, arguably. Or I could keep leveling up for a little longer. I could. Hi, Wolf. How you doing, buddy? Why anyone would stay and live in Gotham is beyond me. I agree. But the insurance rates have got to be through the roof with all the theft and property damage. Well, but that's the thing, right? Gotham is because there is so much crime rampant. As far as I understand, the whole point is that basically everyone has given up on it. You know, like it's basically just like a hole of shit. So people are like, oh yeah, things are gonna get stolen. You're gonna have the Joker break things. You know, like it's just like you definitely kind of get the impression that a lot of people have just gotten to the point where they're like, nah, we're not gonna worry about it. I really want to keep watching Gotham. I'm not gonna lie. In saying that though, the first time I was watching through the first season, I watched all of the first season except for the final episode, and that was back in 2017. It's been years. It's been almost, it's like 5 years, and I haven't continued watching it. But it really was like just fascinating, like the whole figuring out the clues, but also seeing like the makings of like the Joker and the Riddler and different stuff like that. Winnipeg is Gotham in Canada. What? Is that a thing? Really? What is that? Yeah, I definitely kind of get the impression that they get to a point where they're basically like, yeah, no, you know, I might level up a little bit more.
Let's play.
I surprised my foe, apparently.
Ready? Cleaning time.
Nice.
My turn.
Eviscerated.
So it goes.
I was like that with Carnival Row. I wanted to see more, but never went back. What's Carnival Row about?
Time to clean up the filth. Ready? There! Cleaning time. Eat this! Ready? All tied
mystery.
up.
I know. Dun dun dun.
Was that the rogue?
Yeah.
She looks roguey.
Hell yeah. Give me like, it's really weird because I was like, when I started this game, I was like, I don't know how serious the undertones of this game are, but you know, like, it's a funny adventure, right? Everyone has their own things and stuff like that. And then there's this game where she's like, I'm a slave and I'm an assassin and you know, like she's
serious backstory.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, what the hell is happening?
It's kind of like when you get to the, how do you pass that? Robin arc.
Yeah, kinda, yeah.
The whole turn shifts.
Just no. If anything, it's like it's funny because it like has a lot of parallels to like Sarah J. Maas that we're watching because she's an assassin.
Yeah.
And stuff. So it's that whole kind of like thing where it's just like you're a part of this big assassin. Yeah, assassin.
My turn.
Hell yeah, you can have a hug. Let me just slap this.
Ready?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm crack-a-lacking.
Yeah, you're okay?
Yeah.
There!
I'm crawling.
Oh, I am. How's that going?
Alright. I was gonna play like another night. But I'm like, I do that. I'm not going to bed.
Cleaning time.
I didn't even realize it was 10.
Eat this! And so it goes.
Yeah, that's fair. Where are you up to in the game? Did you finish winter or?
Well, so each day for me is like 40 minutes long.
Right,
so
right.
I'm gonna do 2, 3.
Yeah. Well, at least we have Saturday.
But I'm getting all the dirt rolling in.
Oh yeah.
I've upgraded my house.
Oh yeah. Nice. I got the first upgrade the other day. Now I have to try and go for the other one, but then I'm also like, how do I decorate this place? Because I still feel like I need to get like the town ranking up so I can upgrade more stuff. Right? And like, I even look at half of the furniture and I'm like, oh, I don't know if I want that. It doesn't quite feel like I have a lot of options, but I think maybe that's just like a later game thing, maybe, or just something else.
Well, it's like, the more you like, get your town level up, the more stuff becomes a bit useful.
Let's play.
I love you too. Mwah. Sleep on.
What to do?
Alright. Sorry. Murder mystery, but with creatures of the Fey realm living in a city. Really? Wait, where do you watch this? Where do you watch this? Had that one guy who plays opposite of Johnny Depp in Pirates, Will Turner actor, Orlando Bloom. Wait. So where is this? Where do you where? I have questions. If that's his name. Maybe. Unless you're talking about Barbosa. Ouch.
What to do? My turn.
Okay, the dog. Knife doesn't do much to a dog. Got it. Prime.
Ready?
I could probably. Okay, I'm gonna check that later. Prime. I mean, it's on a Dara's computer, but that's fine. Prime Carnival Row. Looks like it only got 2 seasons. Kind of sounds like. Have you played The Wolf Among Us? Makes me think of The Wolf Among Us. Because The Wolf Among Us is that kind of like murder mystery, but with different fey creatures. I really love that concept. I can't express to you how much I love the whole idea of like there's secretly a fey realm. We're just like unaware of its existence. There we go.
All tidied up.
It's like one of the coolest ideas in my brain. Kind of like that, yeah. Cool. Sounds cool. Sounds great. But yeah, I really love that concept. I always really want to like, I always want to like try and like create a story that kind of has that similar sort of nuance. But it's kind of difficult to do something like that nowadays and not instantly think of either Percy Jackson series or
time to clean up the filth.
Or obviously
Ready?
I'm pranking. City of Bones series. Cassandra Clare's works. You know? Just realized how much health I have. I have so much more health than the other dude did.
Eat this. What to do?
Nice. When it goes to Artemis Fowl. Yeah, I think Artemis Fowl's also. I'd never watched a lot of Artemis Fowl, but I think I know what you're talking about.
Cleaning time.
But yeah, I always just want to like try and like create kind of like a similar sort of like thing for the story.
There. My turn. Eat this.
Nice.
And so it goes.
I'm gonna get to level 9 and then stop. I love the books, never saw the movie, too scared it won't be good or live up to it. That's fair, that's fair. I've never heard exactly good things about the Artemis Fowl movies. In saying that, I don't think I've heard necessarily terribly horrible things. Probably just a bit of an eh scale, you know?
Let's play. What to do?
Hello, doggo. There you go. Kill him in 3 hits. We love that. Unrelated, the Ender's Game movie was decent. Ender's Game movie. I don't think I know what that is. Book was better, but the movie as a standalone was good. Which one was that one? It does sound familiar. Oh, I was supposed to do them. That's fine. I'll do it next time. Just gonna keep biting.
Ready?
Roll.
Eat this.
There.
All
Is this something else I should be looking up? Enders. But yeah, I'm definitely impressed by how many. It's always one of those things where it's like the commonality, I think, of like people being like, man, I hate this movie. When in reality, the movie's actually by itself really good. It's just that it, in relation to its original source, is not amazing. Kid drafted to lead the military against unknown alien threat. Okay. I'd have to Google it. Not sure. Doggo. I guess it's just dogs roaming the halls.
Ready? My turn. There! I take what I want.
Nice. Beautiful. Alright, level 9. We're good. All without having to use a healing. How much did I have again? 7, 11. Okay, yeah, that should be good. Gonna save one more time. Go in here. Hello? His face is frozen in fear. By the time he realized what was happening, it was too late. I love how the glass looks really glittery in that scene. Oh look, he's dead already.
Scarachi.
Someone murdered him?
He's dead. But why?
It's definitely not what I was expecting to happen.
And Diamante, too.
Whoa. That was... Pure? It was pure? Oh, we did it to Phaedon's.
You wield your dagger just like father. I'd expect nothing less from the best in the nest.
Puro.
Oh, this? You were taking too long, so I decided to clean up for you.
Did father ask you to do this too?
Not quite.
Books. He's like a hyper genius. He was never told he would be leading actual troops and is led to believe it's all a game or training sim. Oh, that's starting to sound more familiar.
He told you that Scarachi
Best in the
was
nest,
the
better than the rest. You can't contest. Nice.
He said to come to the Diamante estate and kill them both, right?
Yeah.
But you see, father told me that you were the traitor.
No way.
And he told Scarachi that I was the traitor.
Put you all against each other.
But why?
Because that's the kind of parents they are. They planned this whole thing.
Shit.
We're supposed to kill each other off until only the best of us survives. That's how they choose a successor. That job was all part of the plan, too.
To have the Johnny guy die?
Donnie was just eliminated from contention earlier in the process.
No.
Are you really that surprised at her name?
The Black Snakes must change. When Mother and Father's power wanes, people will jump at the chance to take them down.
Typical. Vacuum of power.
That's why they need
He's
to
cleaning
find a worthy
house.
successor.
That's why I left
no
the city.
No matter what it takes.
Maybe.
And that successor will be me.
Whoa!
Head of the Black Snakes.
Does that mean he's gonna kill me?
I'll be the one controlling this town from the shadows.
I like how he's like, I'm gonna change things, but I'm gonna control people.
To get there.
Do I have to kill you? Don't make me kill you.
Don't do this. I don't want to fight you.
I don't want to fight you either. What's his eyes doing?
Throne.
Bitch.
Hero.
Hero, no. Pirouette.
Is your dagger not tasting
Pirouette
enough
away, my
blood
dude.
already? Hero.
Oh, he's tall. Why are my enemies so much taller than I am?
Time.
Why does this music sound familiar? Maybe it just played earlier. Hesitation. No!
My turn. Eat this! Cleaning time.
How much dark damage do I do? I just want to check to see if this does anything.
Afraid of the dark. So that's your weakness.
Oh, he is weakness to it. Okay, okay, okay.
Cleaning time.
Nah. Sword. Hero, no!
Ready?
He's huge, right? I don't want to be the leader. Please take it.
There!
This man, no.
Stop this madness, Piro. There's no reason for us to fight.
Oh, but there is, Throne. You are Father's favorite. I cannot be his successor as long as you live.
Why? No!
I have to. I must kill you. That's the only way I'll ever be free of this God's forsaken place.
You could just leave.
Piro, but I refuse to die here.
Yeah! Stand up, Throne. You got this.
You really are the best in the nest.
Cleaning time.
Oh damn, the stance. We're going in for the killing.
Eat this!
You're finished!
Oh god. Doing a lot of damage.
There!
Break a stance. As a gauge tool, you can unleash Throne's latent power. You can act twice in a single turn. Yo, it's literally action surge. Yeah, action surge.
Cleaning time.
Let's go.
Watch me. Eat this. My turn.
Hell yeah.
Afraid of the dark.
Take this.
Ow.
Cleaning
Really
time.
need some heals.
I'll take this. Ready? There!
Uh-oh. No, please don't be fast.
This is far enough, Throne.
Steals his resolve. No!
Cleaning time.
Oh god. Okay, no, it's not as bad as it could have been. Theoretically, she says.
It ends here and now.
Nope. 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 Nope.
What to do? As swift as a snake. Eat this! Ready? Afraid of the dark. Cleaning time.
Okay. Duck needle. Wow, he's a lot of moves. Is that just me?
Ready?
I'm gonna have to take more heals. I can survive one more attack, she says.
You're finished.
I can survive one more attack. Okay.
Not
Fleet?
bad. I'll take this.
I think I've got him more... I think I've got him real close. This is definitely, like, less
Slow.
difficult than the previous
What
mission.
to do? There, eat this. Ready?
Yep.
Afraid of the dark. Prepare yourself. What to do?
You're finished.
God damn. This guy.
This is far enough.
How are you gonna lead the group of the shadows and be weak to the darkness? That's a really good point. Many skills, but none trained to mastery or doing big job. Oh my god.
There. Cleaning time.
It ends here and now. Take this.
Stop, please.
Ready?
Oh, I killed him. I did it.
So it goes.
Alright, that was a little anticlimactic. I don't think I was that close. I wanted to do one more big attack. Yay! We did. Good job, Pirouette. Pirouette away, my man. Pirouette away.
Not again.
I'm hearing voices. Oh, no, she's having a
Stench
monologue.
of blood.
You got me good.
Yeah, I did. Dead
I
man.
should have known. I was no match for the best in the nest. It's up to you now, Throne. You have to be the successor.
What about no? Mother doesn't
It's
seem to
not
like me
what I
very much,
want.
at least.
Every time I breathe it in, it feels as though my very lungs are rotting.
Her inner monologue, let's go.
I feel sick.
What then? What do you want, Throne?
Freedom! Be like Luffy.
I'm tired, Piro. I just want to be free. To go wherever I want to go.
Free, huh? Sounds nice. But how can you be free with that collar on?
That's what we're working on, mate.
Our chains can't be severed. Not ever.
You're wrong. I'll sever them and claim freedom with my own two hands.
Go, Throne.
If anyone can do it, you can.
Pardon.
Right. Throne.
No! Puro. Your two friends, dead on the ground now. Congratulations. It's alright, man. Just do Just do first aid. Surely you should know first aid. If you know first murder, you should know first aid, okay? Full stop. Spoopy pan.
For the first time in my life, I know what I want. I want to be free.
Do it, lady!
But first, I need to rid myself of this color. And to do that, I need 2 keys.
Key number 1 and key number 2.
Mother holds one of them. But she left in search of new members.
Fuck that lady.
I must find her if I want that key. Father holds the other. He has gone to Winterbloom.
Winterbloom? Where the hell is that?
And wishes me to be at his side during his next job.
Oh, okay.
Finding him will be easy. Killing him will be much harder.
Oopie boopie. Oopie boopie spooky.
I must eliminate.
Dude, listen to us. You don't want the crappy
keys.
job. All of this could have been avoided if you just listened and communicated properly. I know,
where
right?
to first? For the first time, I cannot wait to see Mother and Father.
I like how it seems like they set her this mission and then they were like, alright, bye, see you around. And you're like, how do you know I'll kill him? Rene the Thief, Chapter 1. Completed. Boop boop. Literally crazy.
Well then, let's go.
Yo! Back to friends. Added all the leaves and items in Throne's possession. Excellent. That's what I thought would happen. Look at it, we're friends now! Yay! We love it. I haven't even explored the whole city yet, I don't think. Hello? Why don't we share a tasty fruit? Might just lift your spirits. Type of fruit you talking about, mate? Now, which lamppost was I supposed to inspect next? Darn, I really wish I had bought that miracle stone. Can't believe I passed up a chance to get my hands on something so rare. There's a special stone you can buy in the wildlands, you see. Just holding it is supposedly enough to fill you with energy. Can I go in here? I can go in here. Yeah, I can just walk into this place. This doesn't seem right. Alright, well, bye. Just break into a person's place. I mean, we are a thief. We could just steal the key instead of killing, but you know, plot. I think it's like they are assassins, so like theoretically assassins are 2 on guard to be able to steal from. Hey, what? I'm not doing anything bad. I'm just expending every waking hour watching the man of my dreams go about his day. Is that a crime? Lady? Welcome, welcome, to treat your taste buds to the famous new Delstra crepe. We can't get these anywhere else, so don't miss your chance. I guarantee you'll regret it if you do. Theater. Oh, right, the theater. Shit. What's this? I don't know why, but lately I've been tired all the time. Same, though. I even went to an apothecary, but he said that there was nothing physically wrong with my body. What about your brain? Just, like, you know, like, do you need Nurofen or something? Constantly feel like I'm being watched, so it's impossible to relax. You think there could be some kind of bad spirit following me? No, it's the lady behind that tree. You're fine, lad. She's just obsessed. Maybe I should get myself one of those special invigorating stones on the Western continent. But I just don't have the energy to make the journey. I'm so exhausted. That poor guy. He's being stalked. Not okay. Lady's got it bad. I know, right? I bet there's definitely better ways to spend your time. Did I talk to you? Oh, right. I'm sure that guy has a gambling problem or something. Anyway, where's the save point? Right. Yay! Alright. Now we're a team. Alright. Feels so much better now that I have 2 people on my team. Alright. We're going on adventures. We're gonna go meet my next friend. Oh. Where are we going? Let me double check. So we want to go this way, and then we're gonna go north, I think. Yeah, I keep thinking maybe we have to go further up here. It's like, no, it's like literally just up here. Hop, skip, and a jump away. Yeah. And then we'll probably have to go down through to here? I don't know, are we supposed to walk here or... Oh no, we can take a boat. Okay. Oh wait, they're both low on health. Wait a second. Let's go fix that. Now, if only we had a healer, which is why I'm going for the cleric next, so you can understand. Oh, okay, so the price goes up, depending on how many people are in my party. That's clever. Jobs. I guess I'm giving you the stroke of genius. Wait, is it stroke of genius? Grants yourself 2 attribute raising effects at random. Well, that sounds good. Lightning based damage to all foes. I mean, that also sounds pretty fucking good. Wait, what was the other one again? Reveal the HP and 1 weak point of the single foe. Well, I've already got that. Learn this skill. What's JP? What? Sure, whatever. Use the job points. Okay, you can earn skills in any order. Let's pretend I know what this means. Move on. Oh yeah, inventor. There we go. Oh wait, is this different? He just gets to dress up fancily. Oh, so I can make them. Okay. Alright, cool. What about this? HP thief. That does sound good. Unleash a sword attack on a single foe. The sooner your action becomes a turn, the more potent the attack. I don't know what that means. Raise your speed. I'm so bad at this shit. Let's do the HP still. It's at least some amount of healing for until I have 10 minutes. Oh wait, what's the skills? Learn skills. So he can learn these. Oh, this is what I was doing before, I think. Oh, shit. Can you tell I don't know what I'm doing? After you learn a support skill, try equipping it. Okay. Just no idea what's going on. Now my dude looks fancy in my menu. Like, I mean, he's got his fancy hair. Fuck yeah. I think I can move that around whenever I want, so we'll see. We'll see. Alright, back to here. JP is Japan. I know, right? It reminds me of the junction menu from Final Fantasy VIII. So many menus. Honestly, some things are kind of appalling with the like menus and stuff like that. It's like, what constitutes as a good menu? It's really interesting because there's definitely like, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, you know, like when you do a save menu, for example, does it need to be big and dramatic? Or, you know, like you look at something like Super Mario RPG and that was really cute. I loved that, you know? So, you know, there's definitely like different approaches you can get basically. Of like, you know, like do you make something look really big? Do you make it like a really small like HUD in the corner? There's so many different choices. Again, the music is really dramatic in this game. Light soulstone. I'm sure that's fine. Just a nice little walk. Hello? Oh. Why are there so many dudes here?
Cleaning time. Afraid of the dark.
Alright, that didn't do anything.
This
cannot be.
Ready?
Fuck. Alright, well, we're dead. Why did I do so much damage? They said danger level 5. I feel traited. What just happened? Danger level 5, my ass! Let's try that again, shall we? Danger level 5. Danger level 5? What? If you have to confirm you want to save more than once, it's too excessive. I agree, 100%. Like, this is fine. Except for that. Save successful. You don't need a save successful screen. Alright, as soon as I hear that sound, it's implied, alright? You see the little number update. That's all you need to know. It doesn't need to be any more complicated than that. It's always fun to meet up with old friends and reminisce. You're a traveler, aren't you? If you're looking for the inn, you'll find it in the industrial district. I was walking through the industrial district earlier when I saw a cute kitty in an alleyway. It was meowing quite sadly, though. Poor thing must be missing its owner. I just hope it wasn't abandoned. Catherine? Oh, Catherine. It was a misunderstanding, but she's gone all the same. I can't imagine she's left town. Oh, is this truly the end for us? No, no, no. I simply cannot accept it. She's my everything. Life is meaningless without her. Gods, anyone, if you're listening, please, please unite me with my dear Catherine. I'm gonna find out this guy's done something horrible. I break into your home. I have a loving husband and a beautiful daughter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Are you Catherine? Grandpa always goes out at night. Yeah, he's probably drinking his problems away. Sometimes necessary. It's a coping mechanism. S-level monsters masquerading as basic minions. And that girl is the stalker girl. Wow, this is really intricate lore, guys. What are you looking at? You got a problem drinking, pal? I just want to drink until I forget all my problems. Here we go, coping mechanisms. Woo! Hello, pretty girl. Well, taking our evening stroll around town, are we? That's what you would say if someone walked up and, like, walked into you. Check it, go. I got business to take care of. Why are you standing there, then? That's what you think when someone comes upstairs and deliberately talks to you. Imagine someone talking to you like you're an NPC. They walk upstairs and then you say something mystical like, man, I wish I could, man, I'm missing my money. I wonder what I'm supposed to do here. I can't believe it. The last storm completely washed away the bridge. I was supposed to fix the clock tower bell on the double. Looks like that won't be happening. Who knows how long it will take for someone to build a new bridge. I wonder if there's another way to get to the clock tower. So begins the tale for whom the clock tower tolls. Well, there's a bridge here. That's a good start. Grandma's not home yet. Sometimes she stays out late. Sounds like she's getting with the other guy's grandpa, if you know what I mean. Maybe it is all connected. Finally getting used to life in this place. Better get working soon. You're already working. What are you saying? Oh, okay. That's that place. Does this count as industrial district? I don't know. Sus. Not gonna question it. Looks like you can make a boat, though, and go around. Can I make a boat? Is there a port nearby? Looks like I can come in via a boat. Oh, that's interesting. We're not gonna worry about that right now. Because there's really strong enemies outside for some weird reason that eviscerated me. Don't know what happened there. I already went in here, didn't I? Keep going. If they tried to talk to me, that means our eyes must have met, and that means we must battle. It's like when you see those like TikToks or YouTube shorts where it's like, what's your idol animation? I hit. I'm sorry, fans. I'm sorry. Ugh. Where it's like your idol animation is just doing something like... where you're like kind of like creepily like staring into the camera. It's just sort of like. You imagine it just looks like I'm walking it, but still. But yes, battle to the death, obviously. Barely been able to go home these days. There's just so much to do at work. I miss my wife's cooking. Ain't nothing wrong with strict work quotas. Am I right or am I right? Oh, we found the workaholic. Leave me alone. I want to relax on my break. Feels man. Oh, okay. Place to rest. Am I folding? Yeah, heard that before. Pretty good singer. Want to hear a song? I would actually. Can I go in here? No. I don't know why I thought this was like a someone knocked over there. Oh, here we go. Now we found the knocked over person. Alright, so this is definitely like Industrial Revolution eras. You know, where everything bad is bad. Ooh! I've broken into a place. Look at this room! This room's so fancy. I'm sure this will be important for something later, maybe. Can I just interact with everything? You got an orange. I wish. Alright, random, but okay. Sure, it's support for something later. Mom and Dad don't talk much these days. Children can discern more than you think from their parents' faces. Mm-hmm. Never believe it, but I had stars in my eyes when I moved here. And you don't anymore. Hey, Commodore. Staring into my soul chat. I'm sorry. I'd cheat, make my idol just leaning against a wall. Ah, I like it. Cool approach. For some reason, the music doesn't feel like it fits this town. But I couldn't tell you why. It sounds more France than Industrial Revolution. It's that kind of thing where it's trying to, what it's trying to portray, right, is this bustling merchant city. You know, there's, you know, things to buy, there's an array of streets, an array of shops, a lot available for purchase. All those words. Go down to your local liquor store and go buy the finest of drinks today. Full for the low price of $99.99. Where's the dot in that? We don't know. When what obviously we're reading and what we're seeing in the infrastructure and stuff like that is that it's grey, it's cold, people are drinking, people are overworked. It doesn't quite match those two tones of things, you know? That was very entertaining. You're entertaining! Got him. But yeah, like, you almost expect, like, you know, if the music in this outer suburb sounded like this, I would say that it's fine. But considering the industrial thing goes into this idea, it's kind of like, it's almost too boppy, you know? It's a little too boppy. This is like a I'm in the mall type of kind of feels, you know, rather than everyone around me is sad. Factory runs all through the night, but I worry about my workers. Do you worry about your workers? Hey, I'm a son of a royal line. Or at least that's what my old man said. Apparently our ancestors were royalty in the Northern Brightlands or something. And no one believes me. Not a soul. Damn it. If only I had some sort of proof. Interesting. Well, it takes this one drop of liquor and he starts rambling on about this royal lineage again. I don't know if what he says is true, but I'm sure any scholar in Montevice worth their salt would have some idea. Montevice. Is my break over already? I guess better get back to work. Hey, today's profits will keep me afloat for a while. Got some stuff. How much money do I have? I don't think I should buy any of these things yet. I don't know. I don't know what I should exactly be investing in this game. So where's my boy? Aren't I supposed to be finding a guy here? Oh, I'm in the wrong town. Okay. That explains a lot. It says, oh, it's level 16. That's why those guys were so strong, guys. We went too far. Alright. I might... I like how we just decide to help people, but it's completely random. Stray cat that could use a home? Or guy who wants proof of his lineage? Sure, okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened with the cat. Okay, I gotta make sure I go the right way. But I also kind of like how they leave it open-ended as well, though. Like, the person doesn't ask for help. The man's just more like, hey, am I at the right place? I am. Ow. Rather than asking for the right place, like, he doesn't ask for you to find proof. He's just like, I just wanted to... Like, you're doing it out of the purely the kindness of your own heart. Can I make a boat? I can! Aww. Dude. Chat.
Out of my way.
These damn birds, they're going down. Spears. Of course they're weak to spears. I should have known.
Pierce them, wings of frost.
What to do?
There!
Ready?
Damn!
What to do?
Eviscerate.
Cleaning time.
Eat this!
And done.
Damn!
Thinking time.
Wait, so I still get the status defect even though he missed his attack? Alright. I wouldn't argue that's very fair, but that's me. Why are these birds so strong?
Dare you?
Get him. Yes.
Eat this!
No! To miss both
Thinking
turns. Alright. Just keep knocking him.
Cleaning time.
And done.
Nice.
I've gained valuable insight.
I think she's my favorite so far. I'm a sucker for assassin merc villains that breaking free from the past. Hell yeah. No, I respect that. I definitely like her. I like her better. I mean, like, I like Oswald as a general, like, probably character, but Throne has more interesting, like, story concept so far. Easily. I'm definitely wondering how many chapters there are to each character. You know, like, is it 5? So it's like 5 major points for every single character. Is it 10? Is it like 15? There's definitely a part of me that's like, I'm kind of like really enjoying this, and I think I would be 100% okay with playing this for like over the course of the month. Because I don't really have anything planned for the start of January anyway, so this might be a really good game to play for start of Jan. Ooh. That's why I was kind of like, yeah, we could start this. Because there was just that part of me that was like, well, I have nothing planned for early Jan. If I start this, I go back to Pokemon, and I could go back to this in the new year. You know, like, it'd be fun, it'd be chill. Alright, we're almost there. I mean, there's not much coming out either. Well, there's Power World, but that's not till the 20th of Jan. There's nothing in February, as far as I'm aware. March, there's Princess Peach's Showtime, not Playtime. Playtown sounds like something else entirely.
There.
Yeah, it wasn't gonna do anything.
Very effective.
What to do?
They're broken.
Ready? Afraid of the dark.
Thinking time. And done.
Make it the Let's Play game and have Pokemon as the side quest when need a break. Yeah.
My turn.
And the problem is that I do feel a little guilty for the fact that, like, I haven't gone back to Baldur's Gate. But on the other hand, Baldur's Gate is a very chunky game.
Cleaning time. I take what I want.
It's a very, I don't know if I'd ever be able to make any decision in that game. Flame Church. Wasn't this where I had to find the lady to help do things? Do things. Give birth to a child.
Show yourself, cleric. We want to render our judgment in person.
What?
We understand you've been spreading some
Does
fantasy
Twitch have a
about
book
sick
category?
flame, and
No.
we won't stand for it.
Okay, so reading a book on Twitch counts as copyright. Okay, copyright infringement. Because I think it's that kind of idea of, like, it's readily accessible information and transcript that you can make money off. Because if you sat and read an entire book on stream, right? And you had, like, hundreds of people, like, watching you, you know, you wouldn't have to buy that book anymore. So it's kind of like that crossover. It's like the whole thing with, like, music, you know. I'd say music's a bit weird. I'd say it's weird because in music, my brain's like, yeah, you would have gotten 4 cents on Spotify, for example. But when it comes to a book, it's like a whole $20 book. 20, 30, whatever, dollar book that goes for the thing. Anyway, books, no. Definitely worth, but it is a long game. Oh yeah, no, I still intend to. It's just I want to do it in my spare time. And I have yet to kind of get into the mentality of I want to do it in my spare time. I want to catch up on my editing first. And then I need to finish Cyberpunk. And then I would probably go back to Baldur's Gate, provided nothing else comes out between now and then. You could say the same thing about games. You could. That is a very good point. Absolutely. I think it's more because, like, when it comes to books, though, books are a very specific experience, you know? Compared to, like, stories, like, you know, like, you can be very transformative. Like, the way I play this game won't be the same that someone else plays this game, or, you know, there's things to comment about it and stuff like that. Well, books are very much just the words, it's just the writing. There's no real way to make it transformative unless you decided to play a guess what word I added to the sentence. Hi, I'm gonna read out an entire transcript. Just read out an entire transcript of a book. You have to guess which lines I added. Anyway. Can someone banish sleep from my body? Banish it. You want it. You don't want it. I thought you would want sleep. Are you sleepy? What's the matter? I've been sleeping for the past 1 day. Wait, you slept for 24 hours straight? Is that what I'm hearing? I mean, if you slept that long, surely it means it was for a good reason, right? Spreading some fantasy about a sacred flame. Okay. Well, it's a fine line, right? Because at the end of the day, is a dev of a game doesn't like their game being streamed, they could have it taken down and Twitch would have to enforce it. Well, yeah, exactly, there's that too. But yeah, I would argue that playing a game is a lot more transformative than reading a text word for word, though. That's why even like fancy voice actors have to ask to, you know, ask the people, like the person who wrote the book, to read out their book for like a thing, you know? Yep, it should, but my buddy has other plans. Okay. Some games are already kind of rough trying to stream, like Kingdom Hearts. With the music. Oh yeah, and how's Octopath? Octopath is fun. I'm enjoying it. I had a chance to do a long stream yesterday, so I was like, you know what, let's just start Octopath. Try and, you know, dig our teeth into it. Just because I bought it and I've been meaning to buy and play it all year. So this is me trying to, you know, even though Pokemon's coming out on Friday, this is me trying to just dig my claws a little bit into the game, see if I like it, you know, see if I still like fully intend on playing it, and I'm having a good time. I'm getting distracted a lot, whether from talking or there's just like a lot of this game is just like listening to the voice acting. So I'm just like, all right, yeah, I'll just conk out, look at my nails, you know. Welcome back, Alda. Isn't it because of copyrighted music anyway? Actually, can you not read books on stream? Asking because a friend of mine was thinking about trying some reading streams. Well, that's what we're talking about. We're saying you cannot read books on stream. Full stop. I'm pretty sure. Maybe if you have permission from the author? But yeah, no. As I was just saying, like reading a book word for word is not transformative enough in its content for it to count as being able to get away with it. Damn, unfortunate. No, I feel the same. I would have loved to read. I mean, actually, unless it's public domain. So you could read, I think, some Sherlock Holmes. I think Sherlock Holmes is all public domain, isn't it? Trying to think if there's anything else. Yeah, have a look at maybe public domain books. The Bible? Sure, if you want to. How many people have been pinged while talking over intro Kingdom Hearts cutscenes because of it? Some studios are tyrannical. There's someone that got hit with a copyright infringement for reading a book aloud on stream while his net was having issues. Tolkien's dead. Can't ask him. Rip in peace. His family is. No, is Tolkien open? I don't know. I think The Hobbit is. The Hobbit might be, not Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings, I think, has a couple more years. For sure. I mean, who's gonna copyright you read the Bible? No, I'm saying you can read the Bible, because it's universal public domain.
Well, this is quite the scene.
I know this one.
I've already driven them off once, but I see they haven't learned their lesson.
This guy sounds like Ravallo.
A lesson they won't learn if I leave them be. Would you mind assisting me?
You're asking me to kill a guy?
I promise I mean you no harm.
Are you okay that help the cleric? No. Sure.
That is a great help. I feel the light of the sacred flame shining upon me.
I don't trust people that speak like you. It's a policy of mine, but okay.
So the cleric's not the only sacred flame worshipper, huh? That's just as well. We'll rid this place of as many of you as we have to.
What's wrong with this guy?
Let's play. Ready?
Thinking time. Found a weakness. Now then, they're broken.
What to do?
I would say it was written by Jesus, but he wasn't in the First Testament. It's not written by Jesus. Oh my god, no. Can you imagine being like, yeah, the Bible was written by Jesus? No. Okay, I don't think Jesus even wrote any part of the Bible. Okay, it was mainly like the first. I think it was like elements of the First Testament were probably written early. And then obviously Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, the whole point of that is that it's written by the disciples, I'm pretty sure. Listen, I didn't follow that part of my mum or my sister's talking, okay? It's a lot of knowledge. I pay attention to video games, not all the other stuff.
My turn. Eat this.
I need a
Nice. It's crazy to me, all the stuff that TOS, while allowing hot tub pools, categories, and such for streaming. Also, I think, now correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that you can show the titties, provided that you cover the nipple. Is that right? It's insane to me. You see screenshots of the ladies and they're just, like, that part's just covered, so it's fine. I'm like, I don't get it, guys. That's how body painters do it. We'll come back at the end of the day to copyright people. Jesus will descend from the heavens and he will cast judgment on the people with copyright strikes and make you pay him for all your transgressions. Invigorating nut, as some would say. Yeah, I said that just after.
Impossible.
Twitch has really let things happen. Twitch is
You are
interesting.
quite the capable companion. Yes, very reliable.
Bro, again, I don't trust people that talk like you. I'm sorry, it's just something about the cadence. Yes, you are quite the capable companion. Yes, very reliable. It's just speaks very cultish volumes. Back from Lurk. Welcome back, Tap. It is correct. Twitch has a porn light category. I open Twitch and sometimes there's just girls with huge boobs all over my front page and I'm like, why? Why do you want to see titties? Why do you want to see titties? What did I miss? No, we don't want to see titties. That's the point. Put those titties away, okay? We're playing video games on Twitch. We don't need to see bathtubs and bathing suits, okay? No, okay. This is one thing though, right? It is one of those things though where it's like, how do you get it is really complicated though, I will legitimately say, because obviously there is a certain point where obviously you want to have people have freedom of expression, freedom of the clothing they want to wear. And some clothing, you know, is naturally very scantily clad, let's say. So you, and you know, like it is one of those things where it's like, why in some contexts is like a sports bra are okay if they're doing exercise, but then a bathing suit is like a bathing suit as a maybe like a one piece is fine, but then a bathing suit as a two piece is not okay. Like you can understand why, you know, you could put those two comparisons. Hey, this woman was in really short shorts and up a training bra and she didn't get flagged, but then there's a person in bathers with the bra and like the bikini bottom, but that isn't okay. Like this is why they probably left it to very much just cover the titty. Bathing as in bath, yes, there's bathtub streams. When you look at those those comparisons, you can understand why they were like, we don't know how to fairly enforce this other than cover the nipple. Know why? Is the streamer bringing in money? If yes, free pass. Well, there's a bit of that too. Who's showing that? How are they not banned? It's just the rules. I'm sorry, Biru. I need to get more money so I can sub again. No, don't worry. To be fair, I feel like seeing titties would make people happy. Well, you wear clothes in the bath. Wait. Oh. Well, if you're streaming a hot tub stream, they put clothing on. I don't mean on Twitch, I just meant in general. Well, I think a lot of people are just sort of like, leave it covered. Just put it over there. I'd rather people be covered, personally, obviously. I definitely don't think Twitch is the place for that kind of stuff, lol. This topic has gone weird. Not really. It's just, it's informative. It's fine if it's informative. Keep in mind, Twitch is rated 13+. It is! And when you think of it like that, you're like, you know what? Kids are probably looking up worse shit than I don't want to know. Some kids, not all. So it's not the worst thing that could happen. Coming for vibes, gaming and hanging with y'all, and talking about titties. Twitch titties, let's go! Alright. Back to the game. Sprinkles! Oh, okay. Still so hot clipped. Anyway, back. There's also more than just hot tub. There's little shower streams. Is there? What is the purpose in that? What did I say? What did I say to Vera? Vera, TLDR. I was talking about the comparison between a sport, how like someone could be doing a sports stream and wearing a sports bra, and then really short shorts, but then wearing a pair of bathers. That's like a bikini bottom and then a bra. Like technically, in terms of coverage, it could be effectively the exact same, but the purpose and the nuance behind each of them are skewed effectively. Which, as I said, is interesting because it's that mentality of like, just because this person is using it to go have a shower or a bath, compared to using something that is, you know, something that's like, oh, you're doing sports, something, is where it goes differently, right? Which you can understand, like, why Twitch as a platform is like, okay, sorry, we can't draw a line on this, except for other than cover the nipple. Titties have had their time. It's time for booty or thighs. What is that emoji? We'll leave that to Daft. That's the stretching streams, the yoga, both camera angles shall we say? I don't... okay.
Forgive me for not introducing myself.
I'm a prude, though.
I am Temenos. As you can see, I am a cleric.
I hate this guy.
I was just about to set off on a journey.
Could you stop
You see,
talking
I'm
like
investigating
that,
something.
Could you talk normally?
In fact, in lieu of thanks, how about I join you on your journey?
Sure, man. Yeah. I do want you on my journey.
I am honored.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I feel like I'm being very offensive. This guy this is just the way he is. This is just the way he talks. I hate it. We're gonna find out this guy's evil. Alright, back to the start of Temenos' story. We love you just the way you are, Han. Thanks. Even if I am insulting this man. Hearts of the people ran over with wickedness. Oh god. World seems eager to greet its end. Then 8 gods assembled. There's religion, and with their sacred flame brought light to the world. Oh god. You're the dead people.
Oh, Elfric.
No.
The day is wicked.
Are they now?
We give our power to you. You must stop Vide.
Vide, Vide, Vide. Are these guys okay? What's going on? This guy looking like Moses.
Rest well.
I'm not confident enough to show my own body. I hate all parts of it. Also, I can't figure those emotions out. It's okay. It takes time. Self-love takes time. Okay.
The truth lies in the flame.
Love you, Cavador. Truth lies in the flame. Does it now? Why does it kind of look like you got a rabbit? He's got a little rabbit tail. Look at him. He's just a little rabbit guy. Let's go. Boop boop. We're fine. Stop Vide down with Valentine's Day. Yes. I like Valentine's Day, but I also just like spending time with, I like the concept of spending time with a partner. That doesn't exist. So I just spend time with chat. Chat's my Valentine. God bless. So what's happening here? What am I watching?
V-Day.
V-Day.
Do you truly mean to enshroud us in shadow?
I mean, why not? What's wrong with darkness? Darkness has never hurt anyone. I have an idea.
Now I am become chaos.
Now I am become chaos. Fix your tents, brother.
Devourer of all life in this world.
Sounds delicious.
Even you, foolish god.
I have an idea. Write down the idea, brain.
All shall be mine.
You have made your choice, Vitae. And now my righteous flames shall turn you to ash.
Sure, buddy. Therapy? Why am I playing?
Flames, aid me.
Why is there lore? What is happening? There wasn't supposed to be complicated lore in this shit. What's happening? I have so much health. What is happening? Alfric's Blessing. Alfric's Wrath. Yo! Mad? Pog. What's Valentine's Day? I'm a virgin with that experience. That's okay, none of us are. All of us are. So am I. Not all of us. Can't have light without darkness. Can't have darkness without light. Correct. Can we just take this guy with us? I know, right? He's so strong. He's literally a god. But also he just looks like Moses. Rabbit Moses, let's go.
You will atone for your sins.
That was easy. Shit, man. Why is this happening? I feel like I conked out and played a completely different game. Ouch. Do I have like a healing? No. I just realized I used a skill, but I didn't use anything, so I could just keep using this, right?
For your sins.
Kill him. Anyway, experience in what? Titties. We don't have experience in titties. No experience. Why does this music sound like Final Fantasy 15? Understand what you're saying. I do get what you're saying.
May the sacred flame guide me. Flames, aid me. You will atone for your sins.
Just gonna keep hitting him. Please don't hurt me. What if I die? Or is the point that I die? Dun, dun.
Is this the best you can do, Alfred?
Well, I mean, I just rose up. You know, I still need a sandwich. Gotta get my strength up through sandwiches. If some people didn't just give me their power and left me a sandwich, maybe I could do something about it, but I can't. No sandwich, no defeating evil gods, okay? If you want me to defeat evil gods, I expect a sandwich beforehand. Just disappointed. Didn't get his stretches in.
Enough of this foolishness.
I love Hans' flair for the dramatic. Excuse? Always. Keep going, buddy. Stuart.
I shall devour you as well.
I mean, don't threaten me with a good time, am I right? What? Who said that? Do I get healing? Bro, I'm gonna die. I'm dead.
You cannot possibly hope to best me.
I mean, I wasn't looking to. I just wanted you to step on me.
See how the light fades from this world.
Should gods have gender? Arguably not, right?
No.
What did you say?
This man using strength of the grave on them.
The flame has been entrusted to me.
That doesn't mean anything. I use flame!
From its humble light shall a fire be lit.
I need a fan on again. Feels like a bit of a scripted fight.
Shining its light upon the darkness.
This man's cheating.
My fellow gods, let us illuminate the shadow.
This man is totally cheating. Someone hacked into the game, right? This guy went Rimuru on his ass.
I am eternal.
Yeah, you are.
I will engulf this world.
Or just have a nap.
Through the malice of the people.
You kind of, now that I think about it, you kind of sound like the goddess of Boethia, the goddess Boethia in Skyrim. That or you give me, what's his name? Molag Bal vibes, you know?
Burn bright, O sacred flame, from our hearts.
To your titties.
From our hearts.
Are you gonna die? Bro, come on.
What was the next line?
This is scripted. What is happening? Dun, 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 dun. Oh my god, he's teaching kids.
Burn bright, O sacred flame, from our hearts.
You were right. Well done. Who called it? Viru? Who was it? They were like, man, this is sounds scripted. Yeah, Viru. Well done.
You forgot. It's dried the shadows from our hearts.
Ah, yes. My apologies. You've a fine memory, young man.
Everyone knows how that part goes, Temenos. At least get your own performance right.
Damn, get right. It's all play.
Now,
Where's the logic of Instagram? The only people who follow my work are celebrity models, which I don't even know.
Elfric's
I have no
flames
idea, man.
consumed the wicked V-Day.
Sleep soon, wings. I know, I
Disaster
will.
was averted.
I like a wolf pays attention. You're paying attention. You're like, man, it's 12:30. I gotta wake up early in the morning and get fish work.
They then became the sacred flame that keeps
close
the
my window.
darkness at bay.
Well, it's all fact within the world of the lore, but to him, he's doing like a puppet show.
Light and warmth. For the sacred flame ever shines upon me.
That was pretty
The chicken
good,
fell.
Temenos. Except for the lines you forgot again.
A big house. What are you doing back?
You're
How was
quite a
Monster Hunter?
demanding audience.
Was it good? Did you kill? Did you murder? Did you
Are
slay?
you going to commit the story to memory, Temenos? Do get a hold of yourself, Inquisitor.
I shall, Mint.
Mint. Name's Mint.
Now,
My dad is
here are your
sleeping
candles
next
at the
door,
sacred
and I was
flame.
worried I was going to rage. I'm always... I mean, I like
return
helping.
to your homes, light them, and open your hearts.
Not that I have time, but I would.
Let their warm glow illuminate every corner of your souls. Big Sister Mint, I like your hair ornament.
Thanks.
Why, thank you.
Look at the cute kids.
We are all born with shadow inside us.
Preach that, Wings.
Shadow manifests in our worst instincts.
I have a Monster Hunter problem, and I need to get it to 1,000 hours. I'm at like, I think I'm at like 930 at the moment. Need more hours.
Shadows away, leading us to the light.
Yeah, alright, we've heard it before. Who's this bitch? Don't.
It's the Pontiff!
Never trust the Pontiff. I mean, what? Maybe he's fine. Maybe he's perfectly fine.
Ah, Your Holiness. Please forgive the unruly scene.
Damn, I've seen the short of you. I just seen the short of you fighting for shiny Phoebus.
Enjoying themselves.
Okay, listen. I don't know what happened. It's insane. So much emotion, congrats. I was so happy I just kept going. I lost all will. No! Whoa. And you know what's really funny? I don't know, you probably didn't see this. I wrote this into the Discord. I continued shiny hunting after stream for another 30 minutes before I went to bed, just to like wind down. And then I got another like 3 shinies. I got a shiny Setodal, a shiny, Avalug, and a shiny, a Houndstone. Right? So I got another 3 shinies before I went to bed. And then when I woke up the next morning, I got a shiny, Slacking. So, that's great. Some cracked luck. I know, right? The way I described it the other day was just like, it was almost like my luck, like fucking just slingshotted backwards. I'm a very big believer in the fact that like, if your luck is going really badly, it's gonna go really good soon, you know? So I have like weeks that are really bad and I'm like, it's okay, because it just means something good's gonna happen later. That's what's happening. Really? Yeah? Guess I'm still waiting. Hey, you never know. Maybe the luck is in places that you don't recognize? Maybe. That's true. If you start swinging giant weapons around while someone is sleeping nearby, it would wake them up, I imagine. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I know I have a higher luck capacity than others. There are some people who just have bad luck too. I genuinely feel really sorry for them. One more info on Monster Hunter Wilds down. Feels man.
I pray that is the case.
Pontiff's gonna die.
Might I have a word, Temenos?
Pontiff is either a good guy.
Gladly, Pontiff.
Pontiff is either a good guy and ends up dying, or he's the ultimate bad guy. Flam Church. What about that lady that needs to go to the goddamn... Alright, it's fine. And these guys looking fancy.
Temenos, does the village seem at peace?
No fucking idea.
It does.
Oh, wait till summer 2024 to hear more. You're gonna have to. Pontiff Sullivan?
But shadows
yes.
lurk around every corner.
You know my luck with computers. It's true.
And that, my son, is why I've a job for you.
What am I doing? Yes, I'll deliver the porn magazines.
Since I appointed
what?
you to the Inquisition. However...
What?
Since arriving here, I've felt forces mobilizing against the church.
Okay. Why?
I know your position as Inquisitor keeps you plenty busy.
What's Inquisitor? What do I do? Do I inquiz things? I make quizzes.
Temenos.
That's gotta be
I know I can trust you.
Oh, thanks, man.
Just as I trusted Roy.
Who's Roy? My gay lover.
You shower me with undue praise, Pontiff.
I have no idea what's going on. My brain is clocking out so much. I'm like, yeah, alright, I've heard it before.
Are you two keeping secrets from me?
No, never Mint.
Oh yes, Mint. Grave secrets. Now then, I must take my leave. I have others waiting on me, you see.
I think it's just like the type of cadence that the story so far is taking.
I have much to tell you.
Understood, Your Holiness.
Mint is evil.
The truth lies in the flame.
Looks like they were possibly barred out, chased out of the village then.
Who was that?
You don't know who the Pontiff is?
I believe that was Lucian, a theologian from the Western Shore.
Oh, down there. Okay.
What brings him all the way to meet with the Pontiff, I wonder?
Murder.
Is there no end to the pile of secrets in this place?
It's a small town. How are there any secrets is more of the question. It's like a whole fancy thing on the top of the cliff.
I've a little while before my meeting with His Holiness. Perhaps a stroll through the town is in order.
I definitely like I feel a bit bad that my brain's kind of like clocking out with the storyline, even though I want to be engaged in it. But I definitely think it's very different, right? Like, we've gone from the first one, which is like a story of revenge, you know, gotta get back, you know, gotta kill the guy that killed his, you know, his daughter and wife, you know, there's a personal element to that, right? And then same thing with Throne, you know, she wants to be free of her chains, of her collar, she wants to rise up against the masses and stuff like that. And then there's this guy who's like, yo, sounds like he's going on a crusade, kind of, not a bad type of crusade, but it is, you know, it's like a religious experience more than anything personal as of yet that we know of. We'll find out. Memorize the histories for your paper plays, Temenos. I can't thank you enough for coming here, Temenos. The church is livelier than ever because of you. Eh, you got scolded by Sister Mint again. Flameprint is the strongest, without a doubt. I don't care if you make mistakes, Temenos. I still like your paper plays. That's sweet. Thank you. Did I talk to you? They have asked us to be on guard against the rising numbers of heretics these days. Ah, yes, heretics. Good afternoon, Temenos. Did the children enjoy today's retelling of history? Do they hear this every week? Wouldn't you get bored? The reason I thought you'd be much scarier. Nah, I'm just a fluffy boy. Whenever I stand in the sun like this, I feel bloated for some reason. Why do I feel like that's a clue into something? Stroll, start sprinting around town, talking to everyone and entering every building, taking everything not nailed down. Yeah, you get it, man. It's the time. I do need to end stream. We're all head her ticks if you ask me. Every last one of them. Hello. Buy things. No, this is a better stuff, but it's cheaper. I'm only level 1 though, right? Protective earring. Maybe I'll wait. Oh?
What's all this commotion?
Hello there.
Listen to me, you fools! But the truth shall be exposed. The purge begins here and now.
This isn't the Purge movie, sorry mate.
Open your eyes. The truth lies within all of us.
What?
You are the ones who must open your eyes.
What am I watching?
A Sanctum Knight, are you?
This guy looks evil.
Newly anointed, but yes. Why do you rage against the sacred flame? I beg you, look inside yourself and repent.
You didn't say they'd set the knights upon us. Ah!
You cowards!
Oh?
I've got a...
I'll start the purge with this cleric. That ought to open
I love
your
that he
eyes.
just stood there as he got taken.
You'll see that the sacred flame protects no one.
How dare you!
I'll just set fire to things.
Oh dear. It seems I've been captured.
God. Fuck
But
this guy.
while we're here, allow me to ask. You're a heretic, are you not?
That means I can burn you, doesn't it?
What?
Can I burn things?
Oh, sacred flame, shine your light upon us.
God, this guy gonna obliterate him. Alright, you're really giving me evil vibes, Temenos.
Behold, the protection afforded by the sacred flame.
Oh god, I hate this guy. It's fine.
You saved us, Temenos.
Thank him, not me.
You know it's gonna be good when someone starts the conversation when calling people fools. Oh no, I've been caught. How terrible an event. Whatever shall I do?
Is that the Staff of Judgment?
I don't know. I judge a lot of people with it.
Are you the Inquisitor?
That's me.
That I am.
My word. It is an honor to meet you.
I don't trust this guy.
Only the best among us are chosen to assume the honorable role of Inquisitor.
Is it?
I hope to one day join your ranks.
Alright, buddy. Or this guy's gonna die.
You're an unusual fellow. Do you have a burning desire to recount our history ad nauseum?
Our history?
Indeed. What is your name?
Crick, sir.
Prick.
I've been assigned to escort duty at the cathedral.
Prick.
Well now, I can certainly vouch for your swordsmanship. It appears the rumors are true. The heretics are mobilizing against the church.
Indeed. The Sacred Guard increases its defenses as we speak.
Unbelievable. What are those gods of ours thinking?
He really does sound like
Peacetime is
Bravado.
no time to be lax in your duties.
I need to find out who the voice actors are in this game. His parents named him Crick.
I hear you.
Yeah, like Cricket.
Those words at the gods.
Because he's just a green cricket.
The very gods you Inquisitors are messengers for.
I was thinking of Grasshopper, I'm realizing.
There is such a thing as trusting too much, Crick. I dare say even our gods would be relieved at hearing such a frivolous comment from me.
I must be dreaming. These cannot be the words of a clergyman.
You haven't heard some of the stuff my mom said.
Doubt is what I do, Crick.
I'm kidding. My mum has never said a cruel word in her life.
If you'll excuse me, I must go greet the pontiff.
Then you had better turn around. The cathedral's not that way.
It's kinda same. Fuck.
Please. I've only just been assigned.
Goodness, I must admit I fear for you.
Definitely gonna die.
Come, my little wayward lamb. I shall guide you to the cathedral.
Okay, I'm placing my bets down. Alright, this is what's gonna happen. There's gonna be an insurgents people. They're gonna kill the pontiff, and they're gonna kill Sister Mint, but we're gonna find out Sister Mint gave up her life so she could at least protect the rest of the children. So she sacrificed her life for the rest of the children, but then also the thing that's going to be really devastating is while these two are trying to escape together or something, he ends up dying. So the young, you know, like optimistic little like new knight that's supposed to be kind of like working with him is now dead, and then he's left just sad and devoid and just wants to obviously gain the power of like the sacred flame so he can, you know, cast the entire place in its holy fire.
Wayward lamb.
Kind of like revenge, maybe. That, or it's going to be like a mission of like some people die. Guide, okay. That, or he's going to do a quest, or he's going to be sent on a quest where it's like where the pontiff is like, "Go, Temenos, leave me behind with the insurgents. Go and take go and find the power of the sacred flame, you know, so you can save all of our people." Something like that. Guide this individual. Right. I'm in your hands, Temenos. I raise your call, and Sister Mint is a heretic and turns him from the Inquisitor to seeking vengeance against the children after her death. I kind of want to say that Sister Mint is like a heretic too. Like, I definitely feel like she's gonna die one way or another. Maybe she dies and then they find out that she's a heretic. And then it's like, why would she do this? So that's like she deliberately led them into the church and hid them from view. Children, not church. Right. Maybe that's definitely a different approach. Who will be right? We'll find out next stream. Provided I actually pay attention next stream. Alright guys. Gotta end stream. I'm sorry. Gotta get at least a little bit more relaxation in before I have work tomorrow morning. I do want to keep playing this game though, don't get me wrong. The end? Yeah, man. It's late. Go to sleep. Sleep is important. I gotta get to work at 10 tomorrow. Which means I have to be awake, like, probably before 8. So I have enough time to, like, wake myself up, eat. All that jazz. So hopefully a plumber coming in tomorrow. Hopefully. There was supposed to be a plumber coming in today. Didn't turn up. He forgot. It's fine. But hopefully tomorrow he'll come in. End of stream already. 10 a.m. is about when the second DLC is coming out, I believe. But that's not till Friday, right? It's 10 a.m. Friday, I believe. Ooh, GeForce needs an update. What alarm do I have on? 7:45? It's not too bad. That should be fine. Yeah. Alright. It's tomorrow, 9 a.m. What? Really? I don't mean to doubt you. Because it's American time. It's always American time. Chrome looks different. They fucking upgraded Chrome. This is disgusting. What have they done? What have they done to my tabs? What is this? What? Why do my tabs look like this? My tabs are so gross now. Why would they do this to me? Why do my tab? Why? Oh my god, it looks so gross. Why would they do this? All of my tabs are so gross. They were so compact. I hate it. Fuck you, big corporations, okay? If it ain't fucking broke, don't fucking change it, okay? There's no reason to change it. I'm fine. Are those still the same tabs from like several streams ago? Listen, okay? I still have things to do. Most of this is writing, okay? Most of this is writing, which means that there is no end till the day I die. Okay. Why would they do this? It looks so gross. What is wrong with people? I'm gonna upgrade things because, you know, we need to somehow still get money somehow. Suck my dick. I'm fine. It's fine. I'll get used to it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It looked fine before, but now it just looks less fine. Even worse, they changed your theme to light mode. I didn't even realize that. Actually, no, I think I usually have a white bar at the top. Maybe that'll fix it. Hold the phone. Maybe that'll fix it. That's a crime. That's what people say when they see me. What? What I want to know is why it's so damn bright. I'm gonna fix it. Do I have a dark mode? I usually have it white because I like it that way, but arguably it just looks gross now. Visit webcam store. This needs a different theme, right? Just change it, please. Anything. Why would they change things? I just realized I have to change my whole, like, starry theme. I have a starry theme for a reason. Space. Maybe this will look good. Okay, let's try this. Oh, I don't know how I feel about this. I can't even see my top bar anymore. Look at this. Wait. Look at it. It made everything stars. I mean, it looks pretty, don't get me wrong, but I can barely see the line between my tabs. I just closed a tab by accident as proof. I'm fine. Chicken will help you feel better. You're right. I also use Opera. Uses Chrome as a base. I could use Opera. It's one of those things where I have so many bookmarked things that my brain's like, I don't think I could feasibly transfer stuff. That's okay, Tab. You don't have to worry, okay? Talk when you want to. It's okay. Praise chicken. Chicken love you. Yeah. Bark, 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 bark. That was chicken for we love you and you're so valid. Yeah, praise chicken. I love chicken too. Yeah, chicken loves you also. Chicken loves all. Why is everything so crazy? What's this one? Like a green. I probably should just do this off stream. This is just me being a tad obsessive. It's fine. Maybe like this. Okay. Anyway, love you, Tam. Ooh, that's a little better. It's all like green flecks. Anyway. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you all have an excellent day today and tomorrow. Oh, gotta make sure I put it towards my daily 2K. Hell yeah, man. We'll get there. We're like halfway, a little more than halfway. Getting there. Should be fine. So yeah, have a good night, Winks. Thanks, Tam. You too. Have a good night's sleep, okay? Rest easy. Thanks for your Discord message. No worries, okay? Alright. Have a good night, guys. Take good care of yourselves. Sleep well. And I'll see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow for more Octopath until Pokemon comes out. I got distracted. That's right. I was supposed to look up when Pokemon's coming out. Pokemon. Scarlet. Why did I write Scarlet? DLC release date. December 14th. AEST. The 11th of the 14th. Oh, it is tomorrow. It comes out tomorrow? I was not emotionally ready for this. Thanks, Tap. Oh my god. Okay, no Octopath. Shh. We're not talking about Octopath anymore, guys. Pokemon. It's gonna be fucking Pokemon. I thought I had to wait till Friday. Oh. Happy me. Happy me. Let's go. Okay. I'm fine. Happy me. Okay. Thanks. I really appreciate it. I had no idea. Can you imagine I start up stream and I'm like, guys, playing Octopath Travel, and then you're like, bro, what are you doing? Pokemon's out. I'm like, what? This way I don't make a fool of myself. I'm kidding. It's fine making a fool of myself because I stream. It's basically my job. Anyway, I'm going to bed. Guys, have a good night's sleep. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow. Remember, you deserve all the good dreams. So do you, dude. So do you, do. So do you, Tam. So do you. There we go. Good night, Commodore. Sleep well, guys. Sleep well, everyone. Get them good sleepos. We love them. Oh, song. What's the song for today, guys? What are we feeling? So for some Kirby. Good night, Beer. Don't forget to smile, always.